Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Just turn off the lighting a little bit here. Whoop. Much better. Hi. Where's the live chat? There it is. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy September 9/1/2023. How can it be? 9/1 already, right? All right. So I just felt called to do a all sign zodiac fly, like just go through all of them. And I said for the next 72 hours, give or take, 3 days, 72 hours, whatever. Here in the United States, it's Labor Day weekend, right? Labor Day weekend this weekend. I'm really bad with holidays. Clearly, I don't do much, or, you know, like Erica 10 years ago or whatever, longer than that, in her 20s, would have been like, Labor Day, woo, you know? And it's funny too, because I'm wearing white today, white and blue jeans. And there's that saying, like, you can't wear white after Labor Day or whatever, you know? But I'm gonna do that irregardless. So anyways, I hope that everyone is doing amazing at this time. I just, like, no matter where you're at right now in life, in your journey, no matter what it is, just know that you're very special and you're very loved and you're very unique and divine. And with this blue full moon, a huge, well, I don't want to say a huge, well, yeah, like a big old orange school bus just drove by. Country kids out here, they take school bus, a lot of them, you know, because it takes them all around to like the different properties and farms and drops them off at home and stuff. But anyways, on the school bus just now, as I saw it, you guys may have heard the little rumbling as it drove by. The numbers on it said 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. So there's a countdown energy here. It's like, it is that, you know, the universe shows us things like constantly every day. The universe is a direct reflection to what we need to know, our reality, messages, you know, all of that stuff. So 3, 2, 1, you know, and I am getting like, get ready. This could be in regards to love. This could be in regards to, you know, personal goals, things that you want to achieve, accomplish, start, set intentions for, you know, with this blue moon energy, super blue moon. It's a time of like miraculous, wish fulfillment, magical, auspicious energy, but it's also, I'm getting grueling, you know, where you could be feeling very uncomfortable in a lot of ways because we're being pushed out of the womb. Like, we're being pushed through the birthing canal. We're being shoved out. It's like when a baby is like just been incubating, and it's like 3 weeks past its due date, and mama's like, get this thing out of me, you know? So they will induce labor and things of that nature. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like the universe is inducing labor upon all of us with these astrological transits, full moons, new moons, retrogrades, planets going direct, like, you know, but so this has been a time of deep soul searching, deep reflection. It's very hermit energy. The hermit is Virgo energy, the hermit card in the tarot. So many of us have been in that hermit mode, in that hermit energy, just like figuring out our lives, figuring out our next steps, you know, connecting to spirit, to source, Can you guide me? Like, can you show me some confirmations? Can you give me some energy, some signs, you know, things of that nature? So it's a time of like deep reflection. It's a time of deep connection. It's a time of new beginnings, old cycles, things that like just are not meant for you. They are being shoved out of your life. You are being kicked into higher timelines. It's a, you know, you always have free will, right? We know that. But the universe is being very forceful because we are ascending, because the earth is ascending, because there's no more playing games. There's no more, you know, just walking around kicking rocks. You know, this is like a time to really align. And, you know, if we're not aligning to the things that we're being called to, again, you have free will. It's not going to be like you're going to get, you know, punished, or how like, you know, religions will say like you're going to go to hell. You're going to go to hell, you know. It's like, no, we're already in hell. And that's what we're doing, is we're creating heaven upon earth once again. And that can be very uncomfortable again, because we are breaking down all the old stuff and the old structures, the very dense, controlling, you know, all the things. Okay, so we're going through a lot, right? But I need everyone to know, like, if you're doing the work, if you're aligning, like, know that that's a big deal. Like, even if you're not seeing in your reality yet, okay, again, 3, 2, 1, blast off, get ready. You're about to. You're about to. You're about to start seeing things. Many of you guys are already seeing things. You're already seeing like, oh yeah, this is why that happened, and this is why I was rejected from this person. This is why I was rejected from that job. That's why I was fired. That's why this project didn't go through, because it's all about divine timing. You weren't ready. It wasn't time. You were being protected while being rejected. Rejection is protection, right? That whole thing. And then I immediately got, why talk when you can stalk? After rejection is protection. So there's that whole DM masculine, you know, soulmate or a twin flame type energy coming through. You know, and I do want to talk a little bit about that before I get started with the card pulls. And of course, we're going to start with Aries through Pisces. Okay. Be sure to follow along with, you know, most of the energy, the bulk of the zodiacs, because we are just one big pie, right? And the zodiacs just cut that pie into 12 small pieces. Yes, you may resonate with like your sun sign, you know, your rising sign, your Venus, you know, that kind of stuff. But in all reality, if we're like being truthful and honest with ourselves, I'll be the one to admit, right? Like, to me, the zodiacs don't matter. I follow my intuition and what is shown to me, again, because the universe is going to show you what you need, messages you need, healing that you need, people that you need, gurus that you need, channels that you need, books that you need, documentaries that you need, information that you need, right? So it's all there for us. So just when you're seeing like readers post, or, you know, when someone does something like this where it's like all signs, you know, a lot of times people just, you know, they'll just go through, skip through, oh, I just want to hear my sun sign, oh, I just want to hear my rising sign, or whatever, when really they're missing like a bunch of other information and guidance and messages, you know. So have an open heart, open mind. Going back to the twin flame thing, just, you know, I want to just really quickly talk about that. And I'm being guided to like share this more and more and more and talk about this more and more. So obviously it's like a thing. And a couple days ago or whatever, when I went live, did a collective message for the blue moon, and I was doing live card pulls for you guys. You know, it came through very strongly that, you know, I needed to share a little bit about like clinging to old patterns with people in your life from your past, that may just be a karmic soulmate. So anyways, and it doesn't just have to be a karmic soulmate, it could be a past life soulmate, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, the twin flame journey is a journey inward. It's a journey of self. Even though you're on this journey with, quote, like another person, right? It really doesn't have to do with them. And I know that I do messages and pull on the DMs, you know, because that's what I feel the collective is seeking. But on a true twin journey, it's not about the other at all. It's about you. And if we're obsessing, if we're clinging to, are they coming back? Will they reach out? You know, what's going on? And, you know, all these things, you're staying in these loops and cycles of pain, of not growing. So that's why I'm always like, I will pull on the energy because I connect to the collective and I know what people are feeling and what they're seeking and what they need as far as confirmations and answers and healing insights, all the things. But I need everyone to know that that is a journey of you and you alone. So if you're not focusing on self, if you're not healing self, if you're not living your best life for self and that's it, in my opinion, chances are it's not a twin flame, because twin flames make you go inward. You don't go outward anymore, you go in, right? Can past life soulmate energies help you with that and create the same kind of energy? Absolutely. Very healing when it's your divine counterpart. Doesn't matter the label, right? But when I'm being guided by spirit and by source at this time is to reflect on the divine masculine energy, but I'm being guided to incorporate messages to bring more of that awareness to the collective, where we are focusing on our own healing journey and we're not so focused on what the fuck is going on over there, you know, whatever with DM, right? And obviously I'm not gonna stop my messages, so it's okay. I'm still gonna be doing them. But I'm gonna be emphasizing more about the healing and what this is truly about to help people know, are you on this journey or is this something else for you? Are you clinging to old patterns with people whom you think is a twin flame or whatever, but it's really not? It's a karmic loop that you just keep repeating. Because when you are a twin, when you do have this journey, you stop those cycles. You don't keep living the same Groundhog Day and experiences over and over and over again, right? Like an example would be like, you know, finances or whatever, right? Let's say you're someone who's just like, you've been very, you know, irresponsible with finances, right? Like, you know, I'm not pointing fingers or judging. I never come from a place of judgment, you know, like for me personally, like I have not been the best with my finances, and like through my 20s and stuff, like, man, I really kind of screwed up some things, you know, but it's all good, right? Like it's a part of our lessons. It's a part of our life path. It's a part of how we grow and expand and learn, right? These are not mistakes. These are lessons. So anyways, just an example of that, right? Or, you know, you indulge a lot in, you know, I don't know, you know, maybe someone who like goes out to the bars all the time. You know what I mean? If you were to encounter a twin flame, you're gonna break those cycles. You're gonna go within and you're gonna start healing these parts of self that goes, why do I do this? You're gonna start reflecting. It's dark night of the soul energy. It is the hermit energy. It is the spiritual journey where you detach from the 3D and all of the illusion and all of the toxic patterns and traits of self and the things that you allow within your energy field from other people. Again, this can happen upon a spiritual awakening. Like you could be jolted by a karmic soulmate and that cracks you open. Sure. I'm just specifically talking about the twin flame journey to help people differentiate how that goes. You will become extremely aware of your spiritual side. If you weren't before, maybe you were. I was already like 4 years into my awakening, still with the karmic, but I knew I saw through the illusion. I knew what I was doing. I knew it wasn't good. I knew I needed to go. I know I needed to change. I needed to heal these parts of myself, but I wasn't ready. I was still just in that loop. I was stuck. So the universe kept bringing in tower moments after tower moments after tower moments, making it more and more difficult for me and this person. It was already difficult. We were already like very clashing, right? So then there was experiences and just things like within our home and just things that would come up, making it cause more of that friction. And then finally one day something happened that it brought me into a space of, I'm fucking done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This is exactly what I needed. And literally like a week or two after that moment happened for me is when I met my twin flame in the physical. And he saved me. He saved me. And that was like a big moment for me, you know, because I was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. But if that hadn't happened, who knows? Maybe I would have like bought into the I'm sorry's and I'll change and, you know, we can work through this kind of things. I don't know. But it opened my eyes and it catapulted me into my higher path, into who I truly am and was meant to be. And all of the things that kept me stuck and all of the things that were not really truly a part of my soul and my true essence, those things I started just releasing. And it wasn't even like an effort. It was so effortless. It was so natural and organic. Not to mention the spiritual side, like my gifts, it was like, I hung out with him, you know, visited him like for like a week and then literally came back home and I was like super psychic. I was like, whoa, like this is insane to me. You know, my gifts just started pouring through. And that's when I, you know, got the call to do YouTube, tarot, like everything, you know. So it is very different. It'll catapult you in a very different way where it aligns you to who you truly are on a soul level. You no longer even want to cling to these things. And I'm not saying that everything falls away immediately and you just become this like ascended master being. No, that's not the case. We have layers and layers and layers of work and healing to do, right? But it will jolt you. It will change you. It will catapult you into your highest versions of self. And from there, you just keep going within and you keep rising higher and higher and releasing more and more and becoming more of that divine true self. Which is why a lot of times the DM quote runs is what we call it, right? Because you are vibrating at these higher, you know, levels of truth and divinity. And you are that mirror to them. Even before the separation, they're seeing that within you. And it's like, when that happens, that's what creates that, you know? And it's a frequency thing with these connections. It's all about frequency. It has nothing to do with the physical shit. Has nothing to do with it. Yes, we tap in and we will pull and read on these things, like how are they feeling, what's going on, you know, like, you know, are they still sitting there with their thumb up their butt or are they like ascending, you know? These are the things that we pull on. We tap in, we check in, and every single person who watches, because I pull on these soulmate energies, so it's either going to be a twin flame energy or it's going to be a past life soulmate energy, right? That's going to be coming through as far as what I'm pulling on and connecting to. So yeah, so just a bit. And again, like I said, I'll be talking more about the journey specifically because, you know, part of my big light work here is to mentor, to guide twin flames. Specifically, twin flames. Yes, the whole collective. Yes, absolutely. I'm a light worker. I'm a starseed. I'm a spiritual teacher. This just fell off in my hand. The 9 of Swords. You know why? Because a lot of people in the collective right now who are, basically this is a message from spirit. I mean, it literally just like fell off the deck and like I had to catch it, you know, because I accidentally knocked it. Accident. Wasn't an accident. It was meant to be seen here. First of all, the 9 speaks of the end of a cycle. I'm hearing closure. Closure. So yes, speaking of the divine masculines, they were already trying to come through in the beginning of this message before I even started, you know, sharing and channeling. But they are coming through letting you know, like, this is a time of closure for me. This is a time of releasing the anxieties. And yes, I am feeling anxious and all these things, but I need you to know that I am doing this work. Again, if you are in a twin flame connection or a very evolved past life soulmate energy, especially twin flame, you will feel and just know intuitively because of your connection, which is it's a 5D connection, you know, that we anchor down into the 3D. But these connections are about 5D. You know, that's why many twin flames are incarnating, they've incarnated now upon Earth. Why? Because of the place that we're in. See, for centuries and thousands of years, for many, like, it's been difficult for these connections to incarnate on the earth plane at the same time, because it was too dense of an energy for such a high frequency union connection. But because of where the earth is rising to now, right, back to 5D, 4D is here. 3D is gone. It's fucking gone. It's done. That's why everything is crumbling the way that it is. That's the 3D matrix. It's gone. Now we're just witnessing the aftermath of the fall, the crumble, the integration of the higher timelines, frequencies, etc. So now this is a time for them to walk the earth and assist in the light work and healing that they bring, right? But my whole point is, like, you already feel your person. You can already feel your person. You already intuitively and on a soul level, you know, like, what's going on with them. You sense it. You feel it. You feel it. You see it. You sense it. You just know it. You just there's something within that's like, yeah, they're having a really rough time right now, or yeah, they're like in a place of massive denial still, or wow, I can really feel them like making some changes on their side. And that's okay if you're, you know, like, well, I mean, yeah, I feel them, but because our ego brain can get in the way a lot, especially with these types of connections where we start to doubt our intuition, right? And what our soul and higher selves are telling us, right? So anyways, so I'm going to get started with the messages. I just kind of wanted to go back over that a little bit. Again, you're going to start seeing more like healing messages in that regard. You know, I have a lot of divine feminines on this channel, so I'm being guided to, like, you know, do some messages here about, like, you know, basically just guidance. Okay. Like, for divine femme, divine masculine, like, what is spirit trying to tell you? What are your guides trying to tell you? Right? Like, again, focusing, I will be doing my messages always, right? But more messages focusing on you, on self, on the journey, on what it is that you need to know, confirmations that you're receiving, guidance, you know, all of that. Because again, the healing part of this and the coming back to self and Hieros Gamos union with self is the only way to even have union, right? So, you know, it's a vibrational thing, it's a frequency thing, and these are very high frequency connections. So it has to, you have to be in that vibration. They do too. They do too. So they're letting us know here, look at spirit, see the owl? A lot of guidance here. I mean, a lot of, yeah, guidance, but watching over and guiding the owl spirit. Also speaks of, like, you know, intuition and being just, you know, seeing things, you know, in a whole new light. Also, the owl is like spying kind of through the window, right? So there's that too. It's just like they are feeling, they're feeling the spiritual connection. They're feeling their connection to spirit, to source, to you, for who this is for. They're feeling that soul aspect of it, like, crazy right now, which is making it feel almost unbearable for them to be apart. Now, not every single person tuning in that is going to be in this place on their journey. For some of you guys, I'm speaking of future influence, where maybe your person is in a place of the 9 of Swords right now. Maybe you are too. That's okay. You know, it's through this kind of energy that we find the light, that we find ourselves, that we receive clarity and breakthrough moments. So maybe it happens this week, maybe it happens 3 months from now. I will say that the end of 2024, like the last few months here, September, October, November, December, the last quarter. I should do a quarterly message. I should do a soulmate and twin flame last quarter of 2023 message. Let me write a note of that. Y'all know me, I will forget. But I think that would be a good idea to kind of do a prophetic timeline, whatever, blah, 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 predictive stuff of the incoming energies for you, not just in love and romance or whatever, but in everything for the last quarter. Guidance, what you're being called to step up and do, what you're being called to release, remove, whatever it is. Last quarter reading. Okay, so maybe I'll do that over the next few days. Yeah, see, the 9 of Swords here, and then it's balance, harmony. That yin and the yang, it's that, you know, and the sun. I love this Justice card in this deck. Hi, everybody. No, my loves, I have not started any of the signs yet. So if you're just joining, welcome in. I'm going to start in just a moment. I just wanted to talk about a few things and share some, you know, some things that have been coming through and all of it. Yeah, Monica, horrible headache. Yeah. And I'm so happy that you did that you took the time off, that you listened to your body and to your higher self, and you took that time for yourself. No, you know, many people will ignore that, and that's when you get burnout. That's when you get tower moments. That's when shit starts to just go a little crazy sometimes, right? Because we are in the atmosphere and our reality is going to match what we're feeling, what we're thinking, what's going on inside of us, as within, so without. So, you know, and this full moon is just whooping ass right now, right? Like, it's a powerful full moon, you know, like, you know, I don't, you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, like, I don't do like full moon readings for every full moon and every new moon, you know. Yes, I do them quite a bit, but I'm not called to every single one, you know. Like a lot of readers, no matter what, if it's a full moon, new moon, they will bust out a full moon, new moon reading, right? I don't operate that way. I can't. If it's not calling me, if I'm not feeling it, like, I won't do it. This full moon and the full moon, the week of Lionsgate, that's the one that I got very sick with. That one was a powerful one because of the energies of the Lionsgate portal and all of that. It was like a catalyst energy to pull through and to, like, you know, for me, I don't know anything really about astrology in that regard, but, you know, I'm a psychic medium. So I'm just sharing what I'm being shown and what I feel and, you know, all of that. But it was like a, like a steroid injection for the energy, you know, for this full moon is what I mean. So it was like an accumulation of like that full moon, Lionsgate, you know, and then we hit this blue full moon right at the end of the month going into September. That's why it's so strong. I mean, that's part of it for me. Like, it's also a full super moon and it's, you know, blue moon energy. We're not going to have another blue moon like this until 2037. So it's going to be a while. So what do you want? What do you need? What are you manifesting? What are your desires? What do you want to release? What do you know is not serving you anymore? Yes, we are still in the full moon energy. So work with it, you know? We're going to, you know, we'll be feeling it for a while. We'll be feeling it for a while. But, you know, for me, in my opinion, okay, like what I feel is, you know, it peaked, what, the 30th or yesterday or whatever, depending on where you're at in the world and stuff, right? 30th, 31st, whatever. The energy of it, you know, it's, you can manifest and work with this, you know, for me, for probably another like 4 or 5 days, you know. So it is I mean, honestly, this blue moon in Pisces, it should just be called the cleansing moon. It should just be called the get your shit straight moon. It should be called the like, you know, universe is hitting you right over the head, waking you up moon, cleansing, purging moon, you know, all that stuff. It's a moon of like, yeah, we're not messing around anymore. And we're all feeling it. We're all feeling it. You know, this morning I had a really weird morning. This is just, the energy outside is weird. It's eerie. It's weird to me. It's September 1st. We're still in summer, Labor Day weekend. It's hot as shit outside. But we had last night cloud coverage coming in. And it's way overcast. Power going out, like, you know, at one point, like I felt like a few like raindrops, but nothing, you know, just real, you know, it's weird. Here in California, this is what we would call earthquake weather. You know, California is known for their earthquakes, right? But this is like the earthquake weather. That's when people say that, that's what for me this is, you know, where it's like, you know, 100 degrees outside, but you can't see the sun. It's muggy. It's overcast. It feels like tropical weather, but certainly not tropical. I mean, I live in Farmville, right? There's cornfields around me, you know. I mean, I could probably like psych myself up. I could probably like put on a bathing suit and make myself a little like drink with an umbrella and like, you know, sit outside, and if I don't open my eyes, I would feel like I was in like the Caribbean or somewhere. But as soon as I open my eyes, I'm like, oh shit, you know, it's like that. But it's really weird. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, even Papa says it's creepy. Yeah. The sky feels and looks like what I imagine Gotham City feels like. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Doesn't feel real. It really, it doesn't feel real. You know, which, okay, we know a lot of weather modifications and things of that nature. We know it's not real, but you know, good example. Doesn't feel real. Wizard of Walls on that red sun post of your, yes, my vibe was earth change. Yeah. So, last night, same thing. I posted, I was just sitting outside after my work day, and you know, I always just go out and decompress. I connect with nature, and you know, same thing in the morning. It's like my sacred time, you know. But again, the clouds are rolling in. It was weird, and I looked over to the west where the sun was like starting to sink, and the sun was fire engine red, like red fruit punch. Just this weird, like sometimes when you see the sun like that, you know, in the horizon and it gets really fiery red, it's usually because there's fires or smoke or, you know, something like that in the, you know, somewhere around, and it's, you know, whatever. I don't know why it has that effect, but it will oftentimes make it look red or whatever, right? There is no fires anywhere around here. You know, again, because yesterday morning at like, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning, when I got up, I heard a little boop, 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 boop. It's just my cat. It was kind of the same thing, just like there was cloud coverage, but then it cleared up throughout the day, and then in the evening it got weird again. And then today it's just really weird, like just full on weird. And I went on my walk earlier, and then the clouds kind of parted for like a minute. You know, it's one of those things where like the sun peeks through for a moment, and then all of a sudden the, you know, clouds covered again, and then it peeks through again, and then it's covered again. But for the most part, it's just been covered. But it shone through, and I was like, holy crap. It felt like, I mean, the sun was so hot. Like, I walk every day under the sun, you know, in the summer, like you know, and it was like, it was so hot, like someone had like a torch, and they were like just close to like the back of my neck and my back. Like it was like burning. I was like, holy, like it was so hot. And then I took a picture of it. And I know that sometimes the rays can get like, feel a little stronger when it's like shining through like overcastness and things of that nature. Like if you go to the beach and, or you're out at like, you know, swimming and stuff, and they say like, make sure you wear sunscreen, like, especially if it's like overcast, but like, you know, cause the rays can be very intensified through the cloud coverage. This wasn't that. It was when the clouds separated and the sun was just shining by itself. It was so hot. It was so hot. Then I took a picture of the sun, and it was like, I'll post it on the community page, but it was in the middle of it looks like an eye, like a huge, like a, you know, evil eye, or like the third eye or whatever, right? It was like in a hole that the clouds made, and all you see is the sun, but the way that the sun was coming through, and I took like picture after picture after picture, zoomed out, zoomed in, you know, and I couldn't get rid of it. It was just like, it was like, no, like this is what you're gonna see. And it was in the shape of an eye, like almond shaped, you know? And it was just so like bright and like radiant and like turquoise and deep blues and like just the craziest like stuff, you know? And then of course, you guys know how like it'll reflect off the coloring of the clouds and make like little rainbows coloring throughout the clouds around it, you know? It did that too, but it was wild. It was wild. So I don't know what the heck, you guys. I mean, I have my things, but powerful time, you know. And I posted in my story last night, like, brace ourselves, right? Because like we need to know that, you know, things are coming, and it's not, you know, going to be rainbows and unicorns, although although it is at the same time, because the things that are happening is because of the 5D energies and higher dimensional energies that are going to start integrating in and coming through, that we are anchoring in and crystallizing in. So that's what I mean by that, you know, like, and trust me, we have very powerful light warriors with us, and extraterrestrial energy, of course, right? So anyways, 37 minutes in. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started with the messages. Starting with Aries. So let's see, how do I wanna do this? I think I'm gonna do like a overall energy message for each sign. Like, give me, you know, an incoming next 32 hours energy for love, for, you know what, whatever. I'll just do whatever comes through. I'll just channel it that way. What I was thinking was like maybe, you know, doing like, you know, a little piece of advice for each sign, a little energy for love, and, you know, maybe like a little challenge or some kind of energy. But I'm not. Nope. As I was thinking about that, I was guided to not do that and just channel and free flow the read. So, thank you guys for the compliments. Thank you. That's very kind of you guys. Very sweet. Very sweet. I don't know what it is today, you guys. I don't know. I showered. I'm just kidding. So, here we go for Aries. I'm gonna start off with the Gilded Tarot. Let's see where I get called to go. For the zodiac of Aries, for the next 72 hours, which when I pull on this, you know, really it's like from the time that you see this or watch this to probably about the end of this next, you know, the end of the week. I'm gonna say like today's the 1st through like the 6th, 7th, be relevant. But I'm specifically pulling on the next 72 hours. All right, for Aries, let's get the incoming energy. The Fool. What's the Fool? Leap of faith, fresh start, clean slate, a new beginning. All right, so Aries, there's some kind of energy around you with new beginnings. You may have to be the one to take a leap of faith in something. I'm hearing be open to change, and don't let your past hold you back. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Okay, and I'm getting chills at my my left leg, which is the feminine side of us, of our, right? Left is feminine, right is the masculine energies. So it's about the receiving energy. So you're receiving, I'm getting a wish fulfillment. There's wish fulfillment energy. And that is the energy of September. It is a magical month. I think the other day in my live, I coined September and October the mystical months, which basically means the magical months, you know, connecting to your higher selves, to spirit, getting a lot of divine downloads of messages, you know, connecting to source, your spirit guides in very powerful ways, your past lives, you know, things of that nature. So the mystic months, okay? So we are starting off with that energy. It feels like something has ended. The world card is cyclical. So the world card goes before this, right? And then it goes to the Fool. So if the Fool shows up, it's like a journey beginning, but it's also because something completed. You guys are just getting a lot of new beginnings. There could be like an offer of, you know, work, an opportunity. You know, it could be anything. It could be anything, but I'm definitely obviously getting divine masculine energy here, because that is just an overall energy that lingers over the channel and my messages and whatnot, because of who I am as a reader and what I connect to and tap into and read on a lot, right? So for me, it's like I set the intention to just kind of be open, but the masculine energies are very dominant in the way that they are wanting to be heard, be seen, connect, like that, okay? So a little bit of everything here. Bottom of the deck for you was the Page of Cups. A message. I'm hearing terms of endearment. Terms of endearment. Isn't that a movie? Terms of endearment? I don't think I've seen it, but, or was it like a show? Ooh, Aries. I just split the deck and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I split it like this and I look down and I'm like, that's not right. But then I look down again and whoa. Exactly what I'm talking about, Aries. Look at that, the Twin Flame card. Followed by the Loons, which speaks of your deepest desires, manifesting, unbreakable bonds, Twin Flame energy. I mean, are you kidding me? And the Double Rainbows, divine intervention, serendipitous moments, magic, you see? The rainbow energy is huge right now. And birds. But the rainbow energy keeps coming through. And I've said specifically, watch for the Phoenix rising or seeing the Phoenix, okay, for confirmation. And this is for everybody. And also rainbows. When you see any kind of rainbows, someone talks about rainbows, a reader posts about a rainbow, you see a reader pull a card and there's rainbow in it. You're watching, you know, National Geographic and all of a sudden there's a rainbow in the background on a, you know, I don't know, safari that you're watching. Like, it's all signs. 10, 11, 11, and 16. And then after that, the train tracks. This is forward movement. Also, the Chariot card is what I'm seeing, all right? There is some kind of very profound forward movement and a pickup of energy around you at this time and through the next 72 hours to whatever week, first week of September. I'm starting all the zodiacs after this live. I'm going to start doing all the zodiacs. I had to reschedule my morning clients today because of, again, weird shit, like Mercury retrograde stuff. Like, it's been affecting in just certain ways, you know, but it was like, well, power went out for a little bit. I can't read if I'm in the dark and there's no sun out today. So it's like this gloomy, like, you know. So anyways, so if you are on here and you were one of my clients. But anyways, so this is big. And then look at that, stalemate, the bouquet, reconciliation. I'm seeing peonies in my mind's eye, peonies. Peonies are like my favoriteest flower. I mean, I really love just everything that nature provides. To me, it's all beautiful, but peonies, man, they have my heart. Peonies have my heart. I mean, I don't want to be like, you know, that basic woman, right? Like, okay, Erica, what woman doesn't like peonies, you know? I'm hearing roses are red, violets are blue. this is love. Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Let me just get I want to get an oracle card real fast, but for Aries, and then we will move on to, who's next? Taurus. 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 All right, you know what? I'm feeling kind of like funky fun. So I'm gonna use What's the Tea, all right? And you guys know if you've been with me for a while, this deck, it's by Fire Witch Tarot on Etsy. Okay, Fire Witch Tarot, she has a whole bunch of different decks and all kinds of stuff. I love her. She's also like she's here in Northern California, not too far from me, but I call this the hood tea. Like, this is the hood tea. Like, there's some stuff in this deck that's like, you know, so it's fun. I like this. I have fun with it. All right, so let me go ahead and just see for Aries. Gosh dang it. Sorry guys, I'm drinking a ton of, I'm staying very hydrated. I'm drinking a ton of water, just usual, you know, all my stuff, but I'm also doing like a little, like for the next few days, like some juice cleansing, some just detoxing and purification that I was called to do with the moon, right? For my physical vessel. But anyways, I am peeing like crazy right now. Like just today, I think I've peed like 7 times since I've woken up. Okay, so a whole bunch just like flipped over. So Aries, this is someone here that has love on the brain. They're dreaming of you, they're fantasizing, they're daydreaming. It's very nostalgic energy. It actually goes really like hand in hand with the messages that I've been channeling about the divine masculine and divine feminine. Photo proof, getting evidence. Someone may have had proof of something. Marrying for money. Your person may have, it's ascension and awakening, enlightenment, okay? So what I'm getting is someone who's awakening to the fact that they're consistently used by other people for their finances, their money. It's all about what can you do for me? I saw a like meme the other day or something where it was and this is kind of for everybody, whoever it resonates for, obviously. Again, I'm doing zodiacs, but this is all for everybody, every single thing, okay? So take what's for you and leave the rest, like we say. But the message said something along the lines of, a true love will never be, and this is not word for word, a true love will never be like an opportunist energy. A true love will never view you as a ladder to climb to get to a higher place in life. That's what karmic energies do. They're codependent, they go outside of themselves. They think, oh, this person makes good money, or oh, this person has a good job with good benefits. Like this person is, you know, it's my checklist, my little checklist of like, and it's a very toxic, karmic, codependent checklist. It's not, is this person open and vulnerable? Does this person love themselves? Is this person honest? Is this person living authentically? That's the fucking checklist. That's the real checklist, right? And I could go on and on and on about that. We know this. Always partying, a groupie, and divination abuser. Ooh, wait. You know, I'm getting off of that. All right, Aries, is for some of you guys, just what's coming through is a karmic energy who has gotten readings about you and this person, their person, right? Okay, I don't want to breathe too much life into that. This actually is giving me the vibe of a reader who is a very irresponsible reader. This is someone who a karmic maybe went to, or they're watching like YouTube readers and stuff on here. And you know the ones I'm talking about. Every single post, it's like, oh, your enemies are getting theirs. Oh, this karma's getting din. You know, it's very low. It's dense. It's not a divine reader. It's not a divine reader. They're a reader who's reading from a place of their own karmic shit, you know, pretending to be a higher, like an empress energy or whatever, you know. I even have seen like channels where they call themselves like empress this or divine feminine priestess that, you know, and I'm like, oof, that's this. I can't, yeah, I talk about this frequently, especially recently, because there's a lot of false energies in the spiritual community. That's this right here. Now, this could also be a karmic energy who maybe pulls cards for themselves. That's always a possibility. That's coming through also. Maybe they bought themselves an oracle deck, or you know, I don't know, or they have one or whatever, and maybe what they're doing is trying to tap into your energy, which is also a big no-no. You do not tap into other people's energies without permission. Collective, a little different, and we're not diving deeply into that, and it's more about what comes through to us. It's a FYI, it's a just so you know, right? But like anytime that someone comes to me to book a reading and they want me to connect, tap in on the karmic energy and to see what's going on with the karmic, I'm like, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's not, nope. So anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries, okay? What's this one right here? Jackpot. And then bottom of the deck here is Boss Daddy. Boss Daddy, Zaddy, Zaddy. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. This is someone who is a high vibrational energy. They are divine masculine energy, even though they've been living in a lower, denser vibration, etc., right? This is someone who is a stable, rich, a business owner, a CEO, big dick energy. They've got the BDE, okay? So again, karmics, they see someone like this, even if it doesn't mean that your person has to be like, you know, a bajillionaire. It doesn't mean that. It's someone who's stable in their life. You know, they've got their shit together for the most part, except for like romantic things or this or that, right? They overall, they've got stability there that they've created, right? They're self-sustainable. And a karmic energy that sees someone like that goes, okay, that's someone that, you know, it's not like I want you because I love you and because I see you into your soul and I see your beautiful heart and who you are and who you truly can be and all these things. It's like dollar signs, paycheck, bank account. You know, if I get pregnant, this is someone that, you know, I could collect, you know, child custody from. It's things like that. And I hate to even say that, but it is true. Again, not the reader to channel that kind of stuff out. But there's plenty of them out there. Jackpot. Yeah, this person who's coming in, literally coming in, the train track speaks of steady forward movement, someone who's going one way, go the distance, direct route, autopilot, traveling. There is a lot of travel energy here. There's a lot of travel energy here for me. Someone from a distance, coming from a distance, not just energetically speaking. And as I'm saying that, a distance, and the train tracks falls into my lap. It's like spirit is right here and they're like knocking the cards down, just like, boop, like, yep, you hit the nail on that one. Yep, let's talk about this one. Yep, boop. So we'll see what else flies out. Winning money. Okay, so Aries, you could actually hit the jackpot. You could actually win money. Maybe something comes in. I don't know. I'm getting like a raffle, lottery, scratchers. Again, if you're feeling lucky, if you're feeling froggy, leap. If you're feeling froggy, leap. Take that chance. Okay? Someone who got rich inheritance and unexpected money. Yeah. This is about divine inheritance too. This is about the things, Aries, that have been an accumulation of spiritual equity throughout many lifetimes. And when I say spiritual equity, what I mean by that is, again, it's like equity in your home or property or things that you, right, have investments in. It's that. It's like it's been built up over time, just accumulating through lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. And this is the lifetime where you receive. Again, magical, auspicious time. Terms of endearment, double rainbows, serendipity. It also says light codes, all right? So connect with the sunshine energy, okay? Whether this is a twin flame or not, this is someone who is coming in and it's a balanced energy. It's someone who's gonna be mirroring your frequency, mirroring who you are back to you, by showing up and embodying those same energies. And the Looms has the letter A. I'm like Butterfingers today. I mean, I don't even think it's me, but now I just knocked those other cards down, but I did that. Like, deeply committed, uncommon bonds, family, manifest your deepest desires, all in for what you love and to reawaken lost hopes. All right, beautiful. All right, so next is Taurus. I'm gonna run really quickly to the restroom because I don't wanna get back up. I wanna be able to just fly through all the zodiacs here. And I need to turn down my AC a bit because I am channeling and I am really hot right now, really hot right now. I'm sweating. Sweating. I'm also wearing jeans, but that shouldn't matter. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna put this down. No, skull. This is my baby right here. Connect with the crystal skull. You can ask it, connect to it, ask it for things to help you manifest things or to bring answers. Like, this is a powerful, powerful skull. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, but I'm one of those weirdos that I need to sweep my floors. I have hardwood floors, and I don't like walking barefoot through the house if anything sticks to my feet. So. Alrighty, I am back. All right. Our spiritual practices are going to be really important right now too, my loves. So, you know, maybe you're just fresh on your awakening journey, ascension path, and maybe a lot of all this is like kind of new to you. Maybe you're just learning. Maybe you're not. Maybe you've been on this journey for, you know, I don't know, however long, right? But tuning into your spiritual side and having spiritual practices is going to be really big. Cleansing, helping to purify the denseness that maybe, you know, you absorb throughout your day around people, situations. Because there's a lot of just angry, disgruntled, very triggered energies right now out there, okay? So for my empaths and starseeds and light workers, okay? It's very important for us to do that. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome, Tiffy Ann. You're very welcome, love. Very welcome. Yeah, that one's a powerful one. That's the first skull that ever came to me. This one right here, very powerful. Has like the most like beautiful like rainbows in it. Like, has one like right here on the left brow. Like some really crazy profound ones like through here around the third eye. And then there's one, I don't even know if you guys would be able to see it. There it is, kinda. Right in here, you see it? Oh, this isn't doing it any justice. It's like right in here, and it's so powerful. So powerful. So, all right. For my beautiful Tauruses, let's see what's up for the next 72 hours. Or, you know, I'm just gonna say the first week. But this weekend, I feel a lot of energy this weekend. Like the next, like, that's why I said 72 hours. Like I said, here in the States, it's Labor Day weekend. So it's like a longer weekend. I don't know, people they're off work, so it's like a 3-4 day weekend for many. And And I don't know what it is, you guys, but I just feel some very powerful stuff happening over this weekend for many people in the collective, possibly even for this world, okay? So, can I see this? Show. There it goes. All right, for Taurus. For Taurus, that Aries reading was fire. Makes me happy too, because I'm an Aries rising and Aries moon. I'm a Taurus North Node. All right, here we go. For Taurus, please. For Taurus. The Tower. Dun, dun, dun. Unexpected change. Big change. Powerful change. There's a little rainbow too here, right here in the card. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but there's a little rainbow right here in the explosion energy. Okay, and the rainbows again mean, you know, divine intervention, serendipity. The Tower is divine intervention. Five of Swords. Look at all the darkness in these cards too. Darkness coming to light is what I get. Well, the darkness coming to light. A lot of I'm getting the heaviness lifts. The heaviness lifts. So if you're a Taurus, okay, whatever like energies you've been feeling, this is like in conjunct with like the blue moon and all these things, release, purging, magical energy, like that kind of stuff. You're gonna start now. This could be something, Taurus, where something unexpectedly happens, where you feel I'm getting like this isn't fair. Like it could be an energy of defeat. All right. What I'm also being called to share with you is be very cautious at this time, and just always be aware and cautious of self-sabotaging behaviors. Could be anything. Swords, it's up here. So it could be, just thought patterns, things that you're thinking, in regards to certain things. I'm hearing, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. So self-doubt, like wanting to maybe do something, pursue something, and then going, I don't know if that's for me though. I don't know. An example would be, I feel called to start a platform or to start something where I'm sharing truth and guidance or whatever it is, right? It could be anything. There's like a bajillion different YouTube channels out there, right? And everyone has their own little thing, right? But then going, no, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Being on camera, like, this is an example. So what I'm getting is like, be cautious of those self-sabotaging, self-limiting beliefs, all right? Because the universe is going to help shake things up if you are consistently doing that by bringing in the Tower moments, okay? But also the Tower is, yes, it's upheaval, it's destruction, it's divine intervention, it's all these things, it's divine realignment. So maybe you even feel like you've been in a little bit of a Tower energy in your life, one thing or the next, right? Things are gonna start shaping up and shifting for you out of nowhere. You're gonna just feel different, okay? But I'm also getting like, yeah, see, be careful not to block things. Be careful of resistance, be careful of, being stubborn. Taurus is the bull. It's the raging bull. It's stubborn as a bull. It's, all these things, but it could be a very stubborn energy. I know I'm a Taurus North Node, and yeah, I resonate with that. I could be very stubborn, but stubborn comes from the ego. Stubborn comes from fear. So it's good to have boundaries. It's good to stand your ground and in your power, and, but it's about like, taking the higher road, standing in your power, but not doing it from a place of ego where you're hurting other people, or, do you know what I mean? Also, Taurus, this is someone blocking something out. Maybe there's been a block and resistance between you and another person. I feel that this person they're starting to block things out, and they're starting to take things, I'm getting take matters into my own hands. So let's see, for Taurus, please. What's the T for Taurus? Ain't shit with the eye roll. The eye roll. This is Erica right there. I don't even know if I'm doing it right now. Probably I'm on camera. I'm probably like going cross-eyed instead of eye rolling, but you know, I've heard a lot throughout my life, like, you know, again, Aries rising, it's like how people see me, but like you're unapproachable, or you kind of have like that resting bitch face, you know, like that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm like the nicest person like ever, you know, but I totally get that. So again, there could be some people judging you. Like, speaking of that, there could be people that like are triggered by you, judging you, and like basically like saying like, oh, Taurus thinks they're the shit, but they're nothing, or, you know, projecting upon you. Thank you. Projecting upon you. Okay. So again, you know, just be aware, like, you may have to stand your ground. Okay. But we can do that lovingly. We could do that with compassion in our hearts, and not allowing ourselves to stoop down to another person's dense vibrational level. Right. But what I'm getting from this ain't shit card is, yeah, see, look at this. This is like the Tower energy right here. The Forcer. Someone is being forceful in their life right now. They're forcing change. They're forcing their way through. What does it say? Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Okay. Again, if there's anyone around you this week or over the weekend or whatever that like is trying to pressure or I'm hearing guilt trip you. Okay. Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that. People guilt tripping you, or you know, I'm hearing, oh, that must be nice. You know, those passive aggressive kind of things too. Like, you know, oh no, I can't. I have, you know, I'm going to get my hair done, you know, this weekend. I wish I could make it, but I can't. I've had this appointment, you know, and then someone passive aggressively goes, oh, well, that must be nice. Okay, well, enjoy. Would have been nice to have you. You know, that's the kind of stuff that is it is as nasty energy. It's very low vibrational energy, but you know, a lot of times that's what we receive from people, is that passive aggressiveness. You know what I mean? So again, there's that saying, we fight fire with fire, but I am saying, like, don't allow people to shake you up or ruffle your feathers or piss you off because of their own inner demons that they're battling, etc. That's where we as light warriors go, I see what's happening here, and I see you, and I'm not going to let you get to me, because I can see through this illusion of what this is. Okay. But also at the same time, it's someone who is being forceful in their life. There's a tower moment going down with someone that you connect to, for a lot of you guys. If this isn't you yourself, could be both, I don't know. Okay. It's like I'm forcing change. Another school bus, 1498 is the number on the school bus. And as I see the school bus, we live on farm roads, so it's 2-lane country roads, right? There was a white like Chevy, you know, extended cab truck passing, because the school bus drives slower, passing the school bus. So this is happening right now in Taurus's message. So for me, it's like things are moving along. It feels like the universe took you, and what they're doing is they're moving you forward and around obstacles, blocks, things of that nature. Okay, so this is a time to not be forceful, but to be in the flow is kind of what I mean. But definitely stand your ground and have loving boundaries with people who need them. And I know people need them. Okay, so what I'm getting though is someone who is they're taking a stand, they're being forceful, they're done sabotaging their life, they're creating, I mean, they've been experiencing tower moments, they're experiencing a tower moment right now. The tower and the divine is being very forceful in the energy, and this person is aligning, they feel it, they know it, they're going, this same thing keeps happening, and now I see it, I see why. It's God, it's my, you know, whoever they believe in going, you know what, yeah, this is them trying to help me and show me, and now I see it, so now I'm going to create change. I realize that like the stuff that I've been consumed with, it ain't shit. It ain't shit. someone who has had their head in the clouds. Okay, the clock here, it's about divine timing. Pocket watch could be significant to some of you guys. Again, head in the clouds and then in their head. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Trust in divine timing is the message here. But it's also someone who's just been like idly sitting by, Taurus, thinking like, oh, I don't know how, but you know, something will change and da-da-da-da. And they're realizing, oh no, I'm the magician. I'm the one that creates the change I wish to see. I split the deck. This was on the bottom of the deck, the stalemate. Anyways, look at, I split it. You can't make it up. Aries and Taurus back to back. Aries got the twin flame card. Taurus is getting the swans. Again, the swans are going to be significant. Birds in pairs. Number 6, this could be a life path number or anything else that resonates. Letter A. Then you have the soulmate, twin flame. Soulmate or twin flame. And then after that is the emperor. The emperor is being forceful. The emperor is taking a stand. The emperor is standing up for themselves, their happiness, and what they want, and what they feel guided to. The one, a pair of things, a deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. It's fluid, it's flowing. That's what I just got done saying. To not like be in the energy of like resistance, but to let things flow at this time. Trust what, you know, where you're being led, trust what's going on around you. And yeah, that's it. So boom, there he is. Literally says within 7 days, and I'm pulling on a 72-hour period, but really like the first week of September. The 1st through the 6th. Or you could say the 7th. I don't know. Okay, so that's what I got for you, my loves. So far, so good. Okay, Gemini. Where's my Geminis? Whoa, my God, you guys, what's wrong with me today? These cards are just flipping and flopping and falling and sliding. For Gemini. For Gemini. The collective of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Incoming energies. Gemini, I'm hearing Rick James and Tina Marie, Fire and Desire, which is a song about two people that love each other immensely. They both changed each other. He speaks of being a cold-hearted, you know, cold-hearted man that just thought he was God's gift to women. He'd love them and leave them. He'd love them and leave them. It could be a Leo that you connect with. Or this is just the energy that someone has embodied, right? But when I hear songs, it's about the lyrics of the songs and the story that the song says. So Geminis, you guys are encountering someone or someone is coming in. Maybe this is even you. Maybe you're the one that had a little bit of that player vibe, man or woman, it doesn't matter, right? But these two people he says like, love them and leave them. That's what I used to do. Use and abuse them. Whoa, whoa. Till I laid eyes on you. It was pain before pleasure. Yeah. That's like fucking twin flame song. That is like a twin flame song, like hardcore. It was pain before pleasure in the sense that there was something that happened that created expansion, growth, true vision, things like that. So I think that's what it is, but it doesn't have to be. But I said fire and desire, and this is the first card out, which is the biggest yes. It's happiness, it's divine masculine, it's things being revealed, solar plexus, power, but it's fire. Fire and desire, right? Fire, Leo energy showing up. And your air, fire and air, okay? You have a little bit of a little fire outside or whatever, and you get a little bit of wind that picks up, and whoo, wait, that can create an inferno, right? I got my eye on you, Gemini. I got my eye on you, and I love you, and I like what I see. You wanna be with me. That's your message, okay, Gemini? Seriously, like this is a new beginning in love. This is partnership, union, stability. Someone views you as the one that got away. That's what I'm getting. But that's for some of you guys. For some of you guys with this energy here, the aces are the new beginnings. It could be a new beginning with someone from the past. Yeah, someone who has woke up. They're seeing things in a whole new light, a whole new way. They see you as home, stability, you know, a strong foundation, someone that you know you could build with, all these things. But I am getting a new energy around this too. Judgment Day is here. All right, Gemini, for some of you guys, right? You've been under judgment. You've been under judgment where the universe was, you've resurrected old parts of yourself, true parts of yourself. You've come back into like union with self in a huge way. And that's part of why this is like happening and why this energy is showing up too. Okay, so take what's for you and leave the rest. And Tina Marie, even the woman, right, in the song, the feminine, she says the same thing. She's like, you know, when it's like her part, she's like, same thing. I used to love them and leave them. That's what I used to do, use and abuse them. Whoa, then I laid eyes on you. It was pain before pleasure. All right. Creativity muncher. Okay, so Gemini, you guys are the twins, right? Often Geminis, you know, and I'm not saying this is you guys, but Geminis are the twins. Geminis are known like, there's all these like wonderful things, but Gemini can often be like, right, like the two-sided, like the snake, you know, two sides to someone, you know, things of that nature. What I'm getting, Gemini, is like there's people around you with this card, and this has been coming up for me, like in readings and stuff. This is someone who steals your ideas, they copy your work, or they just copy you, duplicates and feeds off of you. Whoever this is, and you will know who I'm talking about, this part, if it's for you. You will know, you will have a feeling, an idea, you'll feel it intuitively, you'll be like, I know exactly who she's talking about right now. Or this could be a family member, a friend, this could be, you know, a DM's karmic energy, I don't know, whoever. It could be someone you work with, like, you know, as someone who has experienced this kind of energy my whole life, like, it is like a huge thing with light workers and starseeds. We have a lot of people that they lack that like self, whatever you want to call it, confidence, love, you know, thing. I mean, even when I was in my karmic energies, like my whole life, I always had people copying and stealing and like trying to, you know, it's weird. It's weird. That's what I get though. So be careful who you're sharing things with. I'm also getting exposure. Okay, so for some of you guys, it could be where like someone took an idea or, you know, just don't share your stuff with people right now, unless it's someone who you really trust, and use your intuition. Okay, because you have great ideas, and with this, someone feeds off of you. This is not a great energy. I do feel that I'm getting siphoning. This is like an energy vampire. This is an energy vampire, and look at, you're too busy winning. You're too busy winning. You see, you're not in competition with other people. You're just living your best damn life. You're too busy winning, and for some of you guys, that's why you don't see it, because you're just so, you know, which is good. That's a good thing. All right. Look at, I see you, I'm watching you, everything, every little move you make, every little thing you do, I'm watching you, I'm studying you. It's like that. All right. This could be someone with brown eyes. Let's just say all the obvious things. Someone maybe you've known for a while, known for a long time, This could be a water sign, a Leo, more fire energy, whatever. It doesn't have to be though. I'm just, you know, stating the obvious again. This could be an ex even for some of you guys who still siphons off your energy because they think about you constantly. Maybe they watch your social media pages even though you are like, you know, you're done with that person. This could be a friend. This could be someone who's just an acquaintance in your, I mean, I keep talking about it, but I'm not joking when I say, and I've been clearing the shit out of my friends list, people. I'm like, why is, right? But whatever, like, don't judge yourself. Don't blame yourself and shame yourself, right? Like, just go through, delete people off your list, clear out that energetic space. It's just energy just sitting there, just permeating, right? If it's not someone who is adding value to you, sending you love, or that's, you know, whatever, family, friends, like, you know, just a random person you know, that requested you 10 years ago and they've just been in your friends list and, you know, they just kind of energetically watch and spy, but they don't bring anything, add value or whatever it is, right? Okay. For those of you guys who have like your own, like maybe you're an influencer platforms, this could be scammers watching you, very fucking low vibrational. And that's what they do. They steal, they copy, they mimic, and they siphon. Okay, so again, it's gonna be different for everybody, but you'll know who I'm talking about, or you'll have an idea, or, you know, that kind of a thing. It's like they just watch you while you're like living your best life and like leveling up and healing and winning. They're trying to figure out like, how does this person do that? How do they do that? How do they keep getting things that they want? I'm getting that for some of you guys out there, like you may have had people accuse, like gossip and accuse or say things like, oh, they're doing good because they sold their soul, or they're doing witchcraft or black magic, and they're, when really all it is you're aligned, you're manifesting because you're aligned, you're right. Okay, I shouldn't use the word hate, but like I don't love when these kinds of messages come through. Okay, now this is also someone who sees you winning in life and they are like, damn, like that person is amazing. Like, this is not an opportunist. This is not someone who's going to take and steal and, you know, try to like use me or whatever, you know? See, because you're a hustler. You're too busy. You're hustling. People, they see that within you. You know, for some people, okay, this is an example, so don't, you know, but an example would be, and I just talked about this the other day, people who maybe watch you. Let's say you're like myself. Let's say you have a platform and you're a reader, right? And you're really good at what you do, and you're becoming very successful in your endeavors. Again, this could be anything, right? This could be anything that you do. There's people that watch you. I've had people literally say that to me, like at times, like, I could do what you do. I could do that. Like, oh my gosh, you must be a genius. You mean you can buy a tarot deck and memorize meanings of cards and pull them? Wow, you must be so special and enlightened. No, you can't do what I do, and you'll never do what I do, and you'll never do what I do how I do it, right? So that's what I mean. Like, there could just be people who are like seeing what you're doing, or like, you know, it could be anything. It could be anything, and they're like, oh, I could do that too. You know, they see a paycheck or whatever, right? But your heart's in it, your soul's in it, you know. It's a part of your destined path. That's why you're flying high with it. You know what I mean? Making it rain, focused on money and getting it. All right, so you are being called to really, like, I feel like you guys have been focused on that, but you guys are being called to focus on that. Not necessarily just like making money, obviously, but like the things that, you know, you do and create at this time, they will bring you success. They will bring you money. All right, and for some of you guys, you're already there. Okay. But this is someone who admires your work ethic, your everything about you is what I get. And they want to make an offer. There's an offer coming your way. All right. Okay. Family issues could be on the bottom of the deck. This could be a family member who's jealous or siphoning, or someone who is like family. What else for Gemini? I'm hearing it's all coming together now. It's all coming together now, Gemini. This wants to come out. It's the birds. communication, a text message, a direct message, someone picks up the phone and calls you. This is divine communication. This is something that lights you up. It makes you very happy and it brings you enlightenment. This is, for me, communication coming in that brings forth this great stability, partnership, union. Again, it's an offer. Okay, I'm also getting a very high class, classy offer here. This could be in business, work, anything, right? Bottom of the deck is the owl. Yeah, someone who's been watching, spying. Again, it could be a soulmate or a twin flame who's been perched and watching from a distance, from afar, online. But again, I'm getting that very strong, you know, like stalker energy, vampire energy here, okay? I'm also getting like Gemini, like don't let anyone ever make you feel like how I just said, like how people have literally like said to me like, oh, I could do what you do. You know, basically like, it's nothing special. Like anybody can do what you do, you know? And I'm like, all right, whatever, you know? Don't let anyone ever make you feel that way. Like, and I don't think you would, but don't let anyone ever make you feel that way. Like, am I really good at what I do? Like, couldn't you? You know, it could be anything. I'm seeing like pottery. I'm seeing like very intricate, beautiful details. Like, I don't know if you work with clay. I'm literally seeing, you know, how like the clay spins and you sit and you form and you shape. And I'm seeing a wall of ceramics, beautiful ceramic vases and bowls and pitcher, like all kinds of really beautiful stuff. That's for some of you guys out there. I don't know who, but you're creative. You're unique. You're different. You're artistic. You can create things that other people can never create. Okay? There's new beginnings here in love. And this is overflowing abundance and opportunity. Okay? Things that fulfill you emotionally. Like there's just a lot. There's a lot. All right, so this week, powerful week. Everybody, it's powerful week. We're first week of September. Venus goes direct on the 4th. I forgot about that. So we're actually, that energy is incorporated in these messages. And I didn't even think about it till right now. So, all right. Leo, my beautiful Leos. Fire and desire. You know, so like when I work with my clients and, you know, like for tarot lessons and spiritual mentoring and all that, you know, especially if it's something where they are wanting to, you know, where they're being guided to start their own business platform, to be a reader, to, you know, whatever, whether it's that or through spiritual mentoring, they start, you know, they're already being guided to work with energy, do Reiki, you know, any kind of healing work, things like that, right? So I'm very big on, and if you're one of my clients, you know this, on individuality and tapping into your true soul essence and who you are. And if it's like tarot lessons, for instance, right? And they want to start their own platform, the biggest thing is staying true and authentic and genuine to you, to your personality, to all of that. Do you know what I mean? Because you will find your own, you will find your niche. You will find your niche will find you, and you will have success and beautiful rewards because you are authentically aligned and you are living in that truth and radiating that out to the collective. And people can smell that kind of stuff a million miles away, right? For the most part. For the most part. All right, Leo. I'm getting stay blessed, Leo. You're staying blessed this week. You're gonna be feeling blessed. I don't know exactly what all that means, but stay blessed. Maybe that's like I I don't know. I'm kind of seeing like, you know how like they have like signs for your home and stuff, like, you know, like in, you know, coffee or latte or whatever, you know, or like sayings like home is where the heart is. I'm seeing like a stay blessed sign. It's the Lovers. Gemini energy. It's funny, Gemini's reading, first card out was the Sun card, which is Leo. Oh my God, I forgot Cancer. I just remembered I forgot Cancer. Okay, whatever, we'll go back. Anyways, everything happens the way that's meant to, right? So, which is proving my point right now. I just did Gemini, skipped Cancer on accident, went to Leo, and the first card out in Gemini's reading was a Leo card. And the first card out in Gemini's reading, in Leo's reading, is a Gemini card. There's love here, obviously. Within 4 to 8 weeks, yeah, that could be right, but I'm pulling on the energy right now. It says talkative, responsive, inquisitive, superficial, intellectual. This is a lover who's been very superficial. I'm getting like, Leo, you were too deep for this person. You were way too deep. You were an intellect. You were deeper. You were, you know, more connected to your infinite, you know, consciousness and things of that nature, right? That's okay. That's okay. This is probably someone who, right, has gone through an awakening. Gemini, which is a mutable air sign. Mutable. This is someone who's had struggles in the past with feeling unseen, unheard. There's a lot of like self-doubt, insecurity, you know, that kind of thing where they feel like they weren't seen in life. And you made this person feel seen. Maybe they made you feel seen too. But when they were actually seen by you, it's like you looked right through through the windows of their soul in the eyes. And you were able to see the deepest, darkest parts of them, and that scared the shit out of them. And they tucked tail and they were out of here. Okay, now they want to talk. Let's get one more for Leo. 2 more, I guess. All right, so the fish and the clock. The clock is divine timing. And everything else it says on this card, but it's the clock, it's time. It's taken time, it's divine timing, you know, it's someone who feels like it's time or they're ready to talk. Sorry guys, I have a piece of hair that's like stuck from my bangs on my eyelashes and I could feel it. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. You could be dealing with an earth sign because I have the King of Diamonds right here, and like if you're just using regular playing cards, the diamonds is earth energy, okay? Resources, finances, investments, prosperous, money, income. This is like calmer. This is big money. This is big stuff for you guys, big expansion. All right, so what this is, Leo, is there's big expansion mansion for you here. You're moving into a time of where your finances start to flow, things pick up. Maybe you have been feeling a little bit of like that stagnancy in career, daily life. Maybe you've been feeling a little unmotivated at times. Just things of that nature, right? This is something where it shifts, it picks up its time. It's divine timing now. You know, and everyone's situations are gonna be different, but it also says large quantities and bodies of water. Okay, for some of you guys, you need to connect with water, with the water element. It's gonna help like calm, soothe, cleanse, purify, that kind of stuff. All right, so whether it's literal like natural body of water, a swimming pool, a bath in your bathtub, or whatever it is, but like setting the intention of like purification, cleansing, things of that nature. It's gonna be beneficial for you. Big time. Okay. Let's get a... I said expansion mansion, huh? With this, because that's this energy. 34 breaks down to a 7, lucky number 7. And 19, which is a 10. Completion. It's also a 1, right? The 10 is the 1, basically. It means something has completed, it's done, and there's gonna be a new beginning here. That's it. A new beginning in love. And then bottom of the deck is Jupiter energy, and it literally is the ruler of expansion. 7 and 4 is master number 11. All right, so you're going to be getting a lot of those. 111, 1111, just 11s. Growth, luck, making stable changes, a turning point, destiny, goodwill, good fortune, grateful. Be sure to be in the attitude of gratitude, all right, for the things that you have already and for the things that are coming in and that are yet to come, right? Like, I'm grateful for everything that is flowing to me at this time and that will be flowing to me throughout my life, and for the things that I do have in front of me physically. I have gratefulness in my heart. That'll raise your vibration so fast if you're coming from a genuine place. It's your time to receive. Oh my gosh. These cards are wild today. For Leo, please. For Leo. Thank you. High Priestess, Pisces energy, more water, and the Tower. You guys are connecting to your true soul selves like so strongly, okay? There's big changes happening here in your life. Things being revealed to you because you've reached a certain level, frequency, alignment. It's divine timing. It's time for you, like I just got done saying, to receive. This is also Akashic records. You know, she knows all the destiny and fates of everybody, their past lives. She's very, you know, she's the wisdom keeper, right? Like divine wisdom, keeper of secrets, all that stuff, right? So there's something being revealed, like I just got done saying. Like, there's something here that has been hidden, that the universe has been hiding from you. Blessings, resources, finances, career stuff, all of that. All of that. I'm hearing take it and run. Meaning, like, if it's something that you want to do, you start it, you take it, you do it, and you run with it right now, okay? Because you're, again, it's a very auspicious time for everybody with the blue moon, but just in general for you guys, okay? So something being revealed. Secrets coming out of nowhere. Again, 7 of Pentacles, divine timing. Timing, timing, timing. It's time. This rocks your world. It changes everything. This could also be someone who's in a tower moment in their life. They're in a tower over you because of the things that they want to reveal, the things that they've kept inside and secretive and hidden. Could be that also. A wolf in sheep's clothing. There you go. All right, so again, be cautious of people like that, right? Use discernment. There's a lot of that out there right now, you know? Tap into your heart space and your own intuition to discern. Should I be listening to this podcast? Should I be listening to this spiritual person or whatever? Should I be watching this reader? Should I be friends with this person anymore? Whatever it is. I don't know, but clearly, right? Now, this is also someone from, you know, that you've known that I feel is, you know, obviously like a true love of some kind. And they're afraid that you're going to view them as that. Like, they're going to come in and you're going to be like, no, like, I don't trust you. Like, you acted one way with me and then you showed me another through your actions. You know, your words didn't line up with who you said you were or what your intentions were. Okay? But it's like this person, and again, it's gonna be different for everybody. They're insecure with that. Someone here who's been dealing with a very toxic cycle in person on their end. Probably a DM in a third party karmic situation. Could be you too, who's been dealing with things like this, but this is about an obsessive lover. Someone who's dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessive, and karmic. Okay? So, yeah, just use discernment, but I feel that this is someone who's been dealing with someone like that, you know, just kind of you know, drinking and very just, you know, the typical devil energies, whatever. And I'm not saying if you drink alcohol that's devil energy and you're the devil. It's everything in moderation. Temperance. But there's been some kind of overindulgence here on this person's end. And they've been doing a lot of deep reflecting about their life, and they're tired. They feel like they've been living the same thing every day. Same shit, different shovel. Right? There it is. I've been thinking a lot about this, and you know what? I see it. I see it, Leo. You're right. You're right. Or whatever, you know. This is not good for me, and you are. I feel this is good for me. I feel this is where I'm meant to be. You know, it's like that. All right. Okay. So Cancers, my beautiful Cancers. Hi, Nisha. Nisha is one of my clients from this morning. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. There you go. There you go. Yep. Okay. And, you know, collectively we have to know, and this is why it keeps coming up and I keep talking about it, is there's a lot of those wolves in sheep's clothing. All right. I'm experiencing it in my own personal life. I'm, you know, just certain people around me, certain, you know, family, friends, clients, people who are just very triggered. And I'm not saying like a lot. There's, you know, just been like a few different things that have like kind of happened recently, especially since Mercury went retrograde, where it's very just like, whoa, like what the just happened and where did that come from? You know, where, and it's that energy where people just go AWOL. You know, they show their ass, they show their true selves in that regard, and their true frequency, their true vibration, you know, and what they really are embodying, right? So, yeah, for sure. So, I can't wait for this to be over. I mean, but it's also just collectively in general, like even after the retrogrades and all that, it's just as the vibration rises, right? And the earth ascends more and more and more, it consistently gets more and more and more uncomfortable for people. You know what I mean? Because they feel the need to change, and they see you as someone who's healed, someone who's doing good, happier, like, you know, and for someone who's not in that vibration, they get, you know, they could be resentful, they could be jealous, envious, just not nice, you know? And it's because the light irritates the demons. And that's okay. We send love. We don't, I'm just stating facts here. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Ben. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you, oh my gosh, thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, yeah, it booted me out. So I had to close YouTube and then come back in and then go like hit the thing that says, do you want to go live or whatever? And thank God this time it was like, do you want to resume or do you want to end? And I'm like, resume. Sometimes it does that, and sometimes it won't let me resume. It doesn't even give me the option. It makes me start a whole new live. So I'm really thankful for that. All right, can you guys, everything's good? Everything's good on your end? You can see me, I'm not frozen. You can hear me? Okay, good. All right, cool. I just like right when that happened, I was just getting done. I had just got done talking about the Mercury retrograde and just everything that's, you know, so cool. All right, so let's get going. For Cancers, my beautiful Cancers, for the Cancer Collective. I'm getting the Wizard of Oz references. I'm seeing Dorothy. It's like right when like the like tornado energy starts picking up and it's still gray, black and white, I mean. We're not in Kansas anymore. I don't know how that's gonna, you know, connect, but for Cancers, we're not in Kansas anymore. Everything's about to change. It's going from black and white to color, Cancer, around this time, during this week. Again, I don't know what that entirely means right now, but the moon. Illusion, shadow, the subconscious, blue moon, right? So it's your sun, it's your ruling planet though, right? The moon is in tarot it's Pisces, but it's Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? So this moon is a very powerful moon for everybody, but what I'm getting is like for the Cancer collective, it's very, very powerful for you guys. You guys have some very powerful spirit guides with you right now. For many of you guys out there that are helping you in any way. See how the crab is like chained? He's chained up. That's the, you know, the illusion, the shadow stuff that keeps you chained, like the devil energy and all that. You're getting a lot of divine assistance right now to help you see the ways that you are still keeping yourself stuck and bound and chained. So your spirit guides and spirit around this time, through this first week, right? Especially like with this blue moon energy, it's bringing forth the energy of massive enlightenment and seeing through your own shadow. Okay? The Lovers, I was just gonna say, and there's something being revealed in probably love too. You know, there's a good chance of that, yeah. There it is, the Lovers. Big old cattle trailers just driving by right now too. Carrying a heavy load. You guys have been carrying a lot, you know. So spirit and this moon and just everything that's going on, helping you to release the things that you need to release, the heaviness, the burdens, right? Lightening your load also, right? So if there's things that are making you feel like just bogged down, tired, like, you know, I'm getting like someone saying like, why am I doing this? This isn't even my responsibility. Like maybe you take on more at work than you're meant to, and it's like, this isn't even part of my job description. Why am I doing this? You know, it's like that. It's like you don't need it. Yeah, lay it down, lay the burdens down. If it's not yours to carry, don't carry it. Other people trying to lay their heaviness and stuff upon you, like we can be that like ear to listen and help people, but we aren't gonna play into their victimization and all, you know, the stuff that they do, because that's why a lot of people, they want validation, you know, of their victimization, of, you know, things of that nature. And, you know, what I'm getting is you guys just aren't going to do it. You guys just aren't going to give that anymore. It's like, no, like if you, you know, now I'm getting that like whole, like if you don't like your life, move, change. You're not a tree. You're not stuck in the ground and deeply rooted where you got to be hacked down to, right? Like move. I feel a frustration almost too, Cancer. So let's just be cautious of that, right? With maybe other people around you. Like I've got my own stuff going on. Like I don't need you to dump on me. That's what I'm kind of getting, okay? And that's okay, that's boundaries, that's healthy. But the way that we present it, the way that we speak to people, the way that we, right, that's what I mean. Is like we can come from a more of a loving space and not like, you know, be an ass about it, is kind of what I'm getting, right? You know, and as if you're a light worker, a star seed, you know, Cancer, you guys are very watery, you guys, you know, I just feel that. I feel a lot of people just feel safe with you. They feel good with you. You represent the, you know, the home aspect. So for a lot of people, they feel safe with you. Like, again, like, you know, you're almost in a way like that homey, nostalgic kind of feeling, protection, that kind of a thing. You know, I can talk to Cancer about it. Cancer will have my back, which is good. That's beautiful that people trust you and feel that way with you. But you're not a dumping ground and you're not a doormat. and you got enough on your plate with what you're handling and going through that you do have to have those really beautiful boundaries with people at this time, okay? Now, the other message here, 2 major arcanas, obviously, is something here with the moon. It's like someone here that you're connecting to, a soulmate, something that's been hidden, okay? With this bright light right here, this like, I don't even know, sunshine, spark, whatever it is. It's to me like the light wins, the light reveals all. It's like that, all right? So let me just go ahead and, yeah, see, look, 8 of Swords. There could be you in an 8 of Swords or people around you in the 8 of Swords energy where, again, it's like you're the one getting in your own way. You have the ability to shift your life, change your life. There could be some like very blunt, upfront, loving conversations that you need to address or have with someone. Or many people, I don't know. Okay, but for some of you guys, this, you know, 72 hours to the first week, right? You may have to, something may come up where you need to address something and kind of be firm with it. But Spirit's just like, remember, like we come from love. Okay. Now, obviously, the other thing here is like someone who's they've been getting in their own way. They've been in their head, overthinking things. All right. I'm hearing it's very simple. It's quite simple, actually. That's what I'm getting. You don't have the patience and you don't have the patience for people anymore who victimize themselves, who keep themselves stuck, but want you to feel sorry for them. Things of that nature is what I get. Okay, Temperance card, Sagittarius energy showing up. Healing, balance, everything in moderation, divine timing, the angels, all of that. Okay, someone is getting out of their way and they want to, there's something here about, I want to bring balance with Cancer. I want to balance things out. I've been overcoming the devil energy because the angels are here. It's like the angel has won, and maybe the minor arcana devil energy here has been creeping in with their mental stuff, but there's something here about that's going out the door, the illusions being cleared. It's like the light is winning here, the soul is winning, and something is coming in for you where you're coming into union and balance with the divine soul and counterpart in that regard. All right. If you guys are new here, right? Like I don't ever do these. I mean, it's fun. I should do these more, you know. But I just felt called. Like, hey, I need to do something for 72 hours for the collective. All 12 signs. Something just short, quick, easy, but brings forth clarity, insight, healing, whatever. But the way time is not linear and is an illusion. The reality is I'm kind of honing in on like the first like week, you know. It could even be drawn out obviously a little longer than that, week, 2 weeks, but I'm focusing on this first part of September energy. And your individual zodiac signs will be out, okay? The lighthouse, a guidance system, detour, safe passage, obstacles, navigation, plot a course of action. This is someone who's been plotting a course of action. They're done getting in their own way. They're getting out of their head. You know, I was very drawn to this light here, up here, okay? And then we literally get the lighthouse. Things being lit up, revealed. There's been a detour in your lives at times with this connection or whatever it is, but this is a time I'm getting unity. Unity. You know, things being revealed, Cancer. Someone views you as the love of their life and they're just, let's see the moon again. And they're just, they're breaking free from their old patterns, old habits. They're freeing themselves. Freedom, freedom, freedom with this one right here. It's also a strong desire, unbridled energy. Someone who's just, I don't care, you know, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do what I want. I choose to be free. I'm tired of this energy right here. Unleash the inner beast, break free, wild versus tame, strong emotions and desire and a driving force. It's also very strong sexual energy. Okay, so I'm getting the Italian stallion. So for those of you guys out there who are my beautiful Italianos, Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this person is Italian, have an Italian ethnicity, or maybe you do. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Another little school bus with numbers 9014, 9014. What is that? 9 plus 1, 10. 14. Temperance. Holy shit. I love it. The 0 is just like an amplification of energy. All right. So, here we go. Ain't shit. And then look at love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. I just shuffled the shit out of this, right, guys? Like, I just shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and talked and shuffled and talked. There it is. And then in their head, overthinking, stressed. This is it, right here. There it is. That's what this card means. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. That'll put you real fast in the 8 of Swords. And if you can stay there for a long time if you let your ego take over and you let fear take over. I feel that's relevant, Cancers. I feel like this person, they've been letting that. For some reason, I keep hearing mental acuity. I know it's random, but mental acuity. Like someone is very sharp. You're very sharp. The mental acuity is like very strong. But when it comes to you or this connection or love, this person feels like, it's like, I'm brilliant, I'm smart, I'm very in tune, I can pick up on things, I'm, all of it, right? Like you can't like pull one over on me. But when it comes to divine love and what they feel for you, they feel like, whoa, like, I don't know what I'm doing, like that. So it brought up some insecurity, made them kind of get in their head, but look, it ain't shit. This is someone who's worried that you've moved on and that you're going to view them as maybe this. Like, you ghosted, you breadcrumb. Like, no, I feel that's part of this, like in their head. Love on the brain, dreaming, nostalgia, daydreaming, and yeah, all the things. Yep. So they're making a move. This is someone making a move. Good chance of someone coming towards you this week. Maybe they had to free themselves from things. They could be, if they were in a third party with a karmic or whatever, or, they could be kind of like in that 8 of Swords, overthinking and stuff, where they're like, Cancer knew this about me. Cancer knew I was in this, toxic third party, or Cancer knew that, I was overindulging with partying and alcohol and drugs, or, like they know this about me and I'm a little ashamed. I'm a little embarrassed to like come forward to someone who's so in tune with things, because I feel like they're just going to look at me like I'm a damn fool. And that, I don't know if I could handle that, So they've been working this stuff out, and I feel with everything here, right? It's like, you know what, screw it. With the stallion, I'm just going to make my move. I already don't have Cancer in my life. What is there to lose here? Win or lose. So that's what I got. All right, so we did Leo. Virgo. My Virgos, beautiful Virgos. Split the deck, 6 of Swords, the Devil, Capricorn energy, and air signs. I'm hearing the Devil within, okay, which is, we all have that Devil energy within. That's what we heal and clear, release, all that stuff. Again, with this full moon, we're all being faced, if we still are, I'm hearing the word intoxicating too, so that could be having something to do with the Devil energy. But for me, what it means, Virgo, is your energy is intoxicating for someone. They view you as, it's like, I'm intoxicated by Virgo. Like, wow, I've never felt this way. I've never met someone that I can't get off my mind. And it's not even just that. This is not obsessive. This is like, I just saw the 9 of Cups. This is like a wish fulfillment. Like, this is like the love of my life. Someone, someone that I couldn't have dreamed up more perfect if I tried. It's like that. But a lot of us right now with the blue moon, right, Virgo, like we're all like I was talking about, before I started the zodiac messages, we're all experiencing the cleanse, the purge, and what I'm hearing is like a final purge, a final push. So for many in the collective, and I'm speaking to you guys right now because this is your part of the reading, there's our own devilish tendencies bubbling up and being shown to us again, or just being amplified, okay, to us by the universe and by the divine, because it is a time to heal this, release this, so that you can rise up and live like your best life, like what you came here to do, right? Okay. And again, I am hearing self-limiting beliefs. So if that's you, that's part of what this devil energy is. It's the ego part of it. Obsessively overthinking, overanalyzing things, talking yourself out of things, okay? Talking yourself out of things that are actually things that are good for you and that like are, you know, it's like that, okay? So that's gonna resonate for who it's gonna be for, which I feel is gonna be quite a few of you, and not just the Virgos. Again, you know, I know I'm pulling on the 12 zodiacs, but just think of this as one big, long, collective message, because that's really what it is. All right, here we go. Justice, beautiful. It is your time. Things are balancing out. Karmic justice. I'm also getting like the really heavy, like legal agreements, contracts. I'm hearing divorce and marriage. So I don't know, some of you guys, divorce, you know, maybe you're finalizing a divorce, maybe someone that you connect to is, or they announce they're going to go through a divorce. Maybe they're leaving someone behind. This could also be someone from your past that tries to circle back around. Now, what I'm getting is making amends. With Mercury in retrograde, that's very common, of course. Receiving some type of communication from people from the past where they revisit, they reflect, they want to, I don't know, whatever, reconcile. Some of them, I don't know. You have free will though, so you're gonna know yes, no, maybe so, if I'm even interested, or no, hell no, no one from my past ever again, because they were karmic. But for some, you have a divine masculine energy, right? Or if you're a DM, maybe a divine feminine. But there's, you know, that energy here where it's like, yeah, I do feel that we're meant to like loop back around and that there's this balancing that needs to occur. Now, the other part of that is there could be situations, old patterning and behaviors and people from the past that are connected to that devil energy that I saw, that it comes back up for you, because again, with the super blue moon and all that, right? It's a time to heal and release once and for all. To create the karmic balance where it was meant to be created in the first place, like however long ago, is kind of what I get. All right? So nothing bad with that. It's just, it can happen, okay? All right. I'm hearing this Dwight Yoakam song. It's an old country, like older country song, Dwight Yoakam. And it's like the beginning of it goes, you're the one who made me cry. You're the one, now wondering why. And he says like, and you're the one who made me blue. And now you're the one, it's happening too. So again, and don't mind my voice, I am no Dwight Yoakam or a singer for that matter, but it's about revisiting. It's about like, you know, you guys may even be witnessing over the next few days, this week, you may be seeing or hearing through grapevine, word of mouth, people, hey, did you hear what happened to so-and-so, or this happened, or they're getting a divorce, or they just something, you know, you're gonna maybe witness and see things come full circle that were karmic contracts for you, right? Okay, an example would be like, for me, like my last karmic, the one that was like, that was it. I learned the lesson. I learned the lesson once and for all, for good, forever. Like, don't want to go too far into it, but with my gifts, I saw things happening with him and another woman, right? Basically, I was dead on. You can't sneak, lie, or sneak around to a psychic, right? Like, even though I wasn't a psychic per se back then, but I still had my gifts. So then I leave, whatever, I'm living my best life at this point, right? Started my YouTube channel, I'm doing all my things. I started having visions. I kept seeing him behind bars like this, like, you know, literally like jail bars, prison bars. And I was like, oh God, like, I mean, I wasn't, you know, paying no mind to it, but I kept seeing it. It kept coming through, right? Well, the karma caught up. The karma caught up, okay? Like, he was verbally abusive. He was very toxic in a lot of ways, right? Like, just abusive, okay? Denied it, complete narcissist, bold-faced lie to people. His parents, family, like even my own family. Like, he tried to make me look like I was the insane, like I was a liar. She's lying. She's crazy. She's just upset. She's mad, right? So what ended up happening was he started seeing this woman again behind my back. This is again like the icing on the cake when I had the big tower, all these things. And she was supposed to be like a friend to me, okay? So it was like for both of them, like this karma, right? And I was like, man, this fucking sucks because I know exactly how this is gonna play out. I'm gonna rise and start living a really good life and some shitty stuff is gonna happen to you guys. That's exactly what happened. After like a year of dating or a year and a half of them dating, he got abusive with her, but physically abusive. And she ended up getting the sheriffs involved. He went to jail and I received a phone call from my grandmother, who was a neighbor up in the mountains where we lived. And she goes, oh, no. My dad or someone called me and my grandmother had told them that had happened. You know, he's in jail. This is what happened, you know. And at this point I'm like, I tap my heart and I send love. I feel bad, like not bad, but I feel like that fucking sucks. Like what goes around truly comes around, right? So he made me out to be a liar and denied everything about abuse and this and that. And people believed him. People thought I was like making stuff up or something. Don't know why. It was very weird to me. But when you're going through those moments, it does feel like that. It feels weird and just like, what? Like, what is happening? Like, I feel like I'm in the twilight zone right now. This person is a crazy person and I'm telling the truth, yet I'm being called a liar, right? And we've all experienced moments like this in our lives where people have made us feel like that, right? Well, anyways, it caught up. And so very publicly, he was exposed that he was abusive, that he was this and that I wasn't a liar, and that I really did experience all those things. And then she experienced those things with him too, but took it to another level. And I kept seeing behind bars. He was behind bars. So anyways, that's what I mean, is like there could be things circling back. I know I like went on a little tangent there, but it was just the most perfect example to share in that moment, you know? And of course, tap heart and send love. Like, I have no animosity, nothing like that. I don't harbor those kinds of feelings. I have forgiven everyone in my past that I've needed to truly forgive, at least to the levels that I feel I have, right? But I have no doubt that there's gonna be some things from my past karmically that might pop back up, or someone might circle back around. Maybe someone like that I dated that was really rotten to me in a lot of ways. Maybe they circle back and they go, I'm sorry. You were right. I was not okay with you, or I was not okay to you, and I feel bad. I feel right. There could be things like that for you guys, Virgos, that people just circle back and they want to make amends. They want to balance the scales karmically, right? It doesn't mean that you have to go entertain or get back with them, or, you know, it could be like, you know, you were wrongfully fired from a job at one point, right? And, you know, I'm just example. Maybe you were wrongfully fired from a job or something happened, and right? And then maybe like around this time you get news that that company went under, or, you know, things of that nature is my point. Like, you guys are experiencing a lot of that collectively, but I know this is Virgo's message, but that's what I mean. So it can come in all different shapes and sizes. It could be little things, it could be bigger things, it could be people from your past, it could be little whatever, right? So, anyways, big time for you guys, Virgos, to receive your dharma, which is your good karma. All right, after all that. But I share, I'm on my platform to be authentic and real and raw. It serves nobody ever if you're trying to act like you're this perfect human being and you've never been through some shit and life is all just like unicorns, butterflies, and rainbows, when it's not, right? And every time I do share about my past or things like that I've personally experienced, and I can only talk about myself because I've experienced them, right? I get so many comments or emails or things like that where people are like, I needed to hear that. Like, thank you, right? And I'm even seeing like in the comments, some of you guys are like, thank you. But yeah, so anyways, and I feel that Virgos, a lot of you, and a lot of you in general, I feel that you Virgo, you guys are these truth tellers. You guys are the ones that it really bothers you when you experience inauthentic things. And this is like my light workers in star seeds and stuff in general, right? Like we can see when it's not cool and it's not right and there's something wrong here, right? Whether people believe us or not, right? But you guys are stepping into these roles at this time, and you have been, where you are, it's like the hermit, right? You, through your own inner work, inner reflection, dark night of the soul, etc., you are going to help show people, show in a huge way and bring balance to other people, okay? Now, what I'm also getting is you're also receiving divine equity, rewards, things that they're owed to you. It's your good karma coming in through all of the times that you have experienced injustice, okay? So this week, this first week of September for you guys is gonna be a powerful one. You know, I think collectively for everybody, we're gonna see some things and experience some things and, you know, receive some good karmic justice in one way or the next, you know, stuff of that nature. But yeah, see, bottom of the deck is stability, union, engagement, marriage, coming together. For some of you Virgos out there, you may be moving or in a transitional phase of moving homes, maybe looking to move. And what I'm getting is like a part of the message here is that you guys are being blessed with a solid foundation, with something that I didn't even see it till right now. I'm just talking with something that it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Okay, so stay in your lane, stay on your path right now, be in the flow, Virgo. Don't get in your head and all that. And trust, like things, you're gonna start seeing things come in, leveling out, balancing, more harmonious situations, and of course, love. Look at that. For some, it's meeting a soulmate, but what I'm getting is this togetherness. Again, with the rainbow, someone's fish is jumping into your cup. I'm also getting, I wanna talk. I want to talk. I've been out in the cold. I've been out in the cold. All right. Sorry guys. I know that I went a little bit longer with Virgos, but it's because because I went off on my little tangent, an example of karma and how it plays out sometimes. The stork, it's transformative energy. You also have the Queen of Hearts, right? Well, the Queen of Hearts in like a regular playing card deck, okay, the hearts in general is like water energy. It's like the cups, okay? So it's like this agape love that is coming into your life. I'm hearing a unified soul, someone who's coming in as a match to you, okay? Transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrive and depart. Some of you guys may be going on a trip, or someone wants to fly you somewhere, or maybe you meet this person or this person comes in back to your life. You guys, there's some kind of big decision made, some kind of really big truth. I'm hearing truth bomb. And this card, look at it, says move, arrive and depart. I'm picking up on moving, like moving homes, moving. Maybe you're moving for work. Maybe that's a part of this blessing. Maybe you get a promotion and you need to relocate for a while, but it's more money. They help pay for housing, things of that nature. It's just transformation though, in love. All right, so that is what I have for you, my loves, my beautiful Virgos. Next is my beautiful Libras. I'm just kidding. I'm a Libra sun, so I am a fellow Libra. As far as that goes. All right. Libra, I'm hearing Ace of Base, old song. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Someone, first of all, you're seeing a bunch of signs. Profound synchronicities and signs All of you guys probably are. Again, one long big message this is, right? Cut up into 12 little parts, but huge, huge, undeniable signs and synchronicities happening for you, okay? Now, the other part of that is I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. Yes, for you, but also for another person that you connect to. There could also be like a new energy who's coming into your life or watching you somehow, sees you through, you know, your social media, more than likely. It could be like at work. You know, an example would be like, maybe you work in a, you know, like a 7-story building, right? Different floors. Each floor has a different company, right? But you often get into the elevator and this one person often is there, maybe, right? It's like a secret admirer energy. So, things being revealed, but I think this is a DM energy or someone that you connect to on, you know, either twin flame or a soulmate. Look at a reunion of souls here, a happy reunion. And I think this person has been receiving a ton of signs and synchronicities in regards to you, how they feel towards you, the situation, like, you know, the connection that you guys share, all of it. And it opened up their eyes. I saw the sign. There it is, Strength card. Leo energy. Someone who's been greedy. They've been greedy with their emotion, with their, you know, just they haven't been opening up. This could also be someone who, I don't know, I'm getting like works in finances. I'm getting different things. A loan officer, a broker, investments. I'm hearing Wall Street. Don't know, but this could be someone who works with money, okay? Works in the financial industry somehow. Doesn't have to be though. This could just be someone who kind of, you know, I don't know why, but I'm getting something about like someone who's very materialistic, or they were very addicted to the materialistic world. They may have judged you, okay? Like maybe you were in a place in your life, you know, maybe you were like in a transitional time of your life, or maybe at the time you didn't have a job, or maybe you guys met and maybe this person, you know, looked down upon you because, oh, I make so much money, but you don't make that much money, you know. Are you an opportunist? You know, I'm just getting that judgy energy of someone who's a little arrogant, someone who kind of maybe thinks that they're better than people because of their money or because of their position or their job, or they own their own business, or, but what I'm getting is like this person is surprised by you. They're shocked, actually. They're surprised. You're the Strength card here. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. Through your strength, through your resilience, through your power, through your light, through your heart, all right, you tamed a beast. You tamed a beast. And this person, whoever's been holding back or held back, they've also been holding on to you. They didn't let go of you. They don't let go of you. They feel like you guys belong together. Okay, look at, yeah, see, I held back, I was hiding, I hid stuff. But I've had some enlightenment, okay? I have a different perspective. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. All right, notice all the coins falling out. With this new perspective, this person, it's like they don't care about the material shit anymore. Like money, take it. I don't care. What matters to me is like what I feel in my heart, and Libra. That's what I get. Someone is okay, for some of you guys, this person held back too because they were in they were hung up. They were stuck in something or stuck on something. I don't know. Again, it could be material. It could be a karmic situation. They could have still been hung up on an ex. This is a no contact situation, okay? So I'm gonna say that for most of you guys, Libra, who I'm talking to right now, this is no contact. This has been someone who's very quiet, or if there is communication, it is minuscule. It is almost non-existent. It is like maybe you speak once every 4, 5, 6 months or a year. It's like that. They check in, they just check in, you know, hey, how are you doing? You know, things like that. Okay. This is someone who's been going through a great amount of healing too, Libra, but this is about your ships arriving. All right. In all forms, Libra, is what I get. Your ships are arriving. Keep your head held high. Stay in your lane. Stay in your heart. All right. You are resilient. You are strong. You push through, and this is your time to receive. Again, spiritual equity, divine rewards, all that. All that. 5 of Pentacles. Libra, if you've been struggling financially, or if you feel like your finances have come to a little bit of a halt, or they slowed down. All right, let's say you're a business owner, you run a business, you know, or, you know, like a restaurant, or a, you know, I don't know, whatever. It could be anything. It could be an MLM, you know, multi-level marketing. It could be anything, right? But like, let's just say, and maybe things just like slowed down, right? And maybe you were like, well, it could be the economy and this, right? What I'm receiving is, yeah, that could be a factor, that could be a part of it, but this is more so about you. It was about you and the way that you were keeping yourself hung up, and you had to have a perspective shift in one way or the next, and that's what has shifted this now. And now, and Spirit's going, don't be like, what we put out, we get back, right? So if finances are tight, people tend to become the miser, right? They penny pinch. Totally understandable when things are like that. Totally understandable to do that. But at the same time, money is energy. Okay, so there's something with that where maybe you guys were running through a little bit of a difficult time, a hard time, but you said, you know what? I know that this is going to get better. I'm going to stand in my strength. I know that my ships will arrive. I know that things will increase and improve. I trust. That was your perspective shift in a huge way. And now you're being rewarded for that, okay? There's something here, Libra, where it's almost like the universe needed to see that you understood and knew your worth and your value. And they needed you to see like that you could handle everything that's going to come in for you. Because for some of you guys, I'm getting like big money, like big things, like big opportunities. So I don't know, you know, it could be a million different ways for a million different people, right? Basically, because look, you have the 4 and 5 of Pentacles, and then the Chariot. So it's like there's forward movement. You are moving forward victoriously. Like, I don't know, follow your dreams. Like, where you're feeling motivated, go do that. And then the 8 of Wands. It's as above, so below. Yeah, things are flying in towards you at this time, Libra, in a big way. But yeah, there is an energy here of hiding, holding back. I feel like this person is coming to you in your dreams. I feel like while they sleep, they're just, it's you. It's like almost like an energy of, I can't wait to go to bed every night, because in my dreams is where I see Libra, where I get to go be with Libra. The Fox. This is about self-interest, selfishness, deceit. This is someone who's been doing a lot of soul searching and thinking. All right? They're in a place where there's endings going on in their life. They're at the end of cycles, closing things out with the 9. This full moon, I feel, is pushing stuff through. I feel that this full moon pushes stuff through, not just for you, for everybody, for a lot of people. Where it's like a final, like, oh shit, I really see it. I'm really going to change. I'm really going to do this. I'm going to release this, start this, whatever. This is someone who has felt trapped in their life. They're releasing themselves from the traps, from the shackles and the chains that they place upon themselves. They also may have judged you at one time, feeling like you might be a trap. I don't know. I'm just getting that I wasn't ready. I'm getting this person who's just like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, but you know, then I messed up. So I don't know how that goes, but here we go for Libra. All right, so the bottom of the deck, I have to get this card. The bottom of the deck is the mice. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is someone who maybe they have been experiencing fatigue, illness. Some of you guys, Libra, maybe you guys are feeling a little under the weather, or, you know, just tired, more lethargic than usual. This full moon can, you know, and just all the energies in general for everybody can make us feel a lot of different things. You know, you could experience, you know, migraines, nausea, headaches, muscle spasms, tightness, lethargia or whatever. Oh, Scorpio, my next one, Zodiac. It's a death card. Could be a Scorpio, a Pisces that you're connecting to. Doesn't have to be though. I have earth energy, fire, and air, okay? But the mice speaks of anxiety, worry. It also speaks of restlessness. Something that's been deteriorating, a loss, decay, nagging, fear. This is that person. They've had some things going on in their life where they chose a selfish route, or they had more of like a selfish energy where they did things that like just benefited them, brought them joy and happiness. Doesn't, you know, it's that kind of a thing. What I'm getting is that backfired. They're seeing things in a whole new light. They've healed whatever they needed to heal as far as the selfishness, the ego, like that. The things that they thought that were like bringing them happiness, it has deteriorated. It has become a nagging pain in their ass. It is decayed. It's not, you know, it's like that. And they've seen you transform. It says during the fall. 3 to 6 months during the fall. And then, of course, Scorpio season, which is October 22nd through November 21st. It's fixed water energy, Queen of Water. This is like the Queen of Cups. It's just big love. Big, big love, someone who is fixed on you. You're it, Libra. You're it. Okay, and then bottom of the deck, after the mice is the rabbits. New beginnings, desire, someone who might be a little bit timid, a sudden increase. That's what I'm talking about, Libra. There's a sudden increase in your opportunities, your abundance, your finances, your wish fulfillments, the things that you desire and that you want. And that you want to manifest, or you have been manifesting. There's a sudden increase. New beginnings, sex and procreation, fertility, stalemate energy here. So yeah, you for a lot of you guys, it was a stalemate. Someone who's just been, I'm getting backpedaling. They just, you know, whatever, held back, had a little bit of like a selfish energy to them still that needed to be worked out and healed. Let's just get one of these for you guys. So, and then next is my beautiful Scorpios. Whoa, holy shit, look at that. You can't make it up. Maybe some of you Libras actually filed for bankruptcy, or, you know, I don't know, but the bankrupt card came out. You know, bankruptcy, you know, people file bankruptcy when they see no way out. Like, it's just the debt, the everything, it's too much, it's too big. I don't see a way out. I need to file bankruptcy. You know, I've never done that. I don't know, but like, I know the gist of what it is, right? It's when you feel like you've hit rock bottom and like you're at a loss for, you know, like you need assistance now, right? Like you need the government or whoever at the bank, I don't know, to like help you, right? So for some of you Libras, maybe you did, maybe you fight again with the financial situations, or maybe you just felt like you lost a lot financially, or things were at a standstill. Like I said, there's a sudden increase. Everything I always say is for a reason. And when I pick up on stuff like that, it's definitely for a reason, right? But this is someone who feels bankrupt. They feel like their life is one big bankruptcy. It's like, I lost Libra, I you know, did this, I've lost this, you know, there's a lot of losses on their end at this time. And it's made them, it's humbled them. It's humbled them. What's this? Oh, Six of Swords. How'd that get there? Bottom of the deck. I told you. Okay. Someone who feels like they've lost out. They've lost a lot here. Maybe they've even had to go bankrupt themselves. I don't know. They want you back. There it is. This person wants you back. Okay. All right. Beautiful Scorpio. We have Scorpio, Sag, Cappy, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Scorpio. Another school bus. This is funny. I didn't realize how, I don't know if it's just the universe working its magic, I don't recall ever seeing this many different school buses coming down my road at all. Chariot, forward movement. But anyways, the number on that bus was 569. 569. 5 and 6, it's 11, 9. Okay, it's Judgment, 20. And then the moon is showing up like in every single message for you guys today. Water energy here, Pisces, Cancer. Cancerian energy, you could be dealing with a water sign here. Don't have to be though. Doesn't necessarily mean that, right? It's, I'm hearing enough is enough. You Scorpios, you guys are like, enough is enough. You guys have really put up some really firm walls and boundaries, but not like walls in a way where it's like, you know, unhealthy walls and things like that. It's walls that just needed to go up with certain people, situations, yourself even. That's a big one. I feel like you guys started really embodying and creating boundaries with yourself even. It's an energy of like, I can't even buy my own bullshit anymore, you know? And we've all been there, trust me, right? Like, you get to this point where you're just like, I just need to change, you know? You start to see things in a whole new light, clearly. Oh, thank you, Mystic Rose. Thank you for the donation, my love. Thank you so much. I will send you some healing white light, good energy, good vibes. And I always channel a little light language to whoever donates and things like that. Like, just, I lift you up quantumly, energetically at some point during the day. Like, usually at the end of the day when I'm done with everything and I decompress. And send healing your way and all that. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of water energy, though, the way we're starting out, those Scorpios. So I do feel that there's like someone, you might be feeling very emotional in certain ways right now. Very common with this emotional Pisces blue moon. Hello, right? Like, very emotional. This blue moon is powerful for the collective in general, but for you guys, right? I'm hearing Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go. Oh, is it? Oh my God, now my mind's gonna blank. Another sunny day. I can't think of it right now. Oh my God, seriously? Two of Pentacles. There's rainbow energy again, earth energy. This is busy figuring things out, weighing the options. Scorpio, I feel that someone that you connect to, this could be you too though, you guys might have to like weigh the options with something. Oh my gosh, now all of a sudden there's this random fly out of nowhere. What is going on? It's so funny. Just like out of nowhere. Okay. There could be some things that come in this week or over this, you know, next few days. I'm like kind of getting like, okay, yeah, but I gotta think about this a little bit. I gotta kind of think about this, right? I'm hearing someone tell you, you feel like home to me, Scorpio. Like like I feel like we belong together. You're home for me. That's what I get. I feel that someone is coming in to tell you that you're like the one. Like, maybe you're the one that got away. Probably. This could be someone who at one point blamed, oh, I just got a lot going on. I'm busy. I got a lot, you know, with work. I don't have time to date, or, you know, I don't know how I would have time for all this, you know. It's like the people that do that, and then like a month later, you see them like in a relationship with someone, or they're dating someone. They're full of shit. They're making up excuses and lies and whatever, right? They were being deceivers, deceptive. That's what I get here. So this person, and everything I always say is for a reason. So this person could be someone that you connected to who actually did maybe go back to an ex, karmic, or maybe they started just dating around, or like to where you saw and you were like, yeah, okay. Or maybe they just were like, I don't know, I don't feel ready for a commitment, or things of that nature. Universe agrees. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands. This is a victory for you. This whole like week is very victorious. You're gonna feel triumphant. You're getting recognition and reward for everything, all the battles you've been through, you know? This is also someone that wants victory with you. They view you as a winner, 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 chicken dinner. Scorpio, you are someone very special. They're viewing you as someone like, you don't want to mess with Scorpio. Scorpio will cut you out like that. Because they're in like this winning, you know, glow up energy, like you're not, I love myself. Like I've been through all the battles. I've been through all the, you know, the 5 of Wands. I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm not here to convince anyone. Like, I'm just here to be triumphant in my life. Yeah, this is someone who is, okay, now we have the Hierophant. Yeah, this is someone who is, and then Justice again. Like, you guys, if you guys have been watching the whole time through, you know, these same cards, major arcanas, the Moon, Justice, the Chariot, the Lovers, like the four of Wands, it's minor arcana, but still, it packs a punch, right? Like the Two of Cups. They keep coming up. It's for a reason, right? Because it's a common theme this week. It's a common theme in the energy here. As above, so below. And then, what the heck? Okay, so the Page of Swords is right here. This person has been watching you. This person is like, it's like they fell in love from afar. Like maybe they felt love for you, but they were like in denial. What am I doing? Maybe they were in denial, but this person, like from watching you, spying, watching you from a distance in one way or the next, even if it was like energetically spying, they have, I'm like, this person has gone through an awakening. This is their higher self. They're feeling the spiritual side of this, the soul side of this. And what I'm also getting, Scorpio, is that this person knows that you're a very spiritual person, or that you connect with your spiritual side, maybe, you know, whatever. And I'm hearing, I'm sorry for judging you. I'm sorry for judging you, prejudging you. This person may have thought, oh no, I can't be with someone like that, you know. My family would never be accepting of them, you know. I come from a culture where that's not acceptable, or a, you know, a religious background where that's not acceptable, even if they don't practice this stuff on, you know, themselves. It's that conditioning of the generational curses and things that need to be broken, right? So this is someone that may have judged you because of that. But they're feeling the spiritual side of this connection so heavily. All right, photo proof, getting evidence. I think this is just someone who looks at your photos. Or maybe this is someone who has photos of you somehow. Maybe when you, I don't know, if you guys like, you know, dated or whatever, maybe you sent pictures to each other. I don't know. I'm also hearing shit hit the fan. So there could be, for some of you guys, where maybe this person was with a karmic or something was going on with that. I don't know. But what I'm getting is like someone finding something out. It would be like a karmic going through their phone, or somehow seeing, like, they have kept photos of you, they keep pictures of you, or they, you know, we're looking you up online. It's like that. I don't know, but there's some kind of proof here that, for me, revealed some of this hidden energy here. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, fuck buddy. Yeah, this is exactly, I should have just, this card has been sitting down there for a while. That's exactly it. Oops. I just knocked all these cards down. Okay, anyways, that's what this is. So someone, you know, maybe they actually, you know, maybe they tried to treat you like someone like this, where it was just like not something like, you know, important or long lasting, but maybe they were like open to just have sexual, you know, physical stuff with you, and you were like, no, you know. That's what I get, because, you know, the Scorpios I'm channeling for, they would not put up with that kind of stuff from anybody, because they knew their worth and value, you know. So maybe you cut this person out because of their low vibrational behaviors or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, this person, you stole their heart. You stole their heart. You stole their heart. All right. And they want to come in. They want to know. They want victory here. They want to figure some things out, and they're moving forward towards you. So that is what I got for you, my loves, okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. My Saggies. We got some Saggies in the house. My hair is very soft today. Very soft today. I don't know why. Although, well, no, that doesn't make a difference. I always put my hair in braids. I'm like, I don't. Anyways. Yeah, well, yeah, once, you know, when I've never been okay with the wham bam thank you ma'am type stuff, but also coming from a man, a little different. Men can be a little bit more, you know, women seem to get, not that women can't be that way too. Some women, I mean, trust me, I've had friends where I'm like, what? You're like a dude. Like, what is happening here? Like, you know, like just going home with someone and wanting just sex and that's it. Like, anyways, like that kind of stuff is just never, it felt icky to me. No, I'm not judging, but it felt icky to me. That kind of energy, just the, you know, this fly is going to irritate me. All right, Sagittarius, we only have a few more left. So anyways, okay. But yeah, but definitely like the more that, you know, when you awaken and you're embodying that self-love, and plus you learn about like how energy cords work and all that, like you're like, no, I don't think so. I'll be celibate. Thank you. You know? So, all right, for Sagittarius, let's start with this deck since it's in my hand. For Sagittarius, Saggies, my Saggies. All right. As we're talking about like hooking up and one night stands and things of that nature, Sagittarius, okay. Literally caught a case. It says a sexual infection, sexual disease, a rash, etc. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's always a possibility with this kind of card or whatever, but what I'm getting, Sagittarius, is caught a case. Like, someone caught a case of the Sagittarius love. Someone, I'm hearing that Usher song, you know, from way back, the you got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You know, it's like someone has got it bad. They caught a case. I'm also getting like a court case. So for some of you guys, maybe there's something here with that where it's a court thing or custody or I don't know, lawsuit. I have no idea, but I'm just getting that caught a case. I caught a case of love, and now I'm getting that I fooled around and fell in love, right? Little Elvin Bishop, right? Elvin Bishop? No, am I saying that right? I don't know. Anyways, someone is fed up here, okay? Like with their own behaviors, their life. They've been at a crossroads, trying to think, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I go back? Do I go forward? Someone was confused about what to do about you, I feel. This could be you too. For some of you guys, you're the ones who are feeling like the fed up energy. Okay, maybe you're feeling fed up with certain things in your life, maybe things about your lifestyle, you know, your daily routines, habits, things like that. Again, with this full moon, it's a lot of that, like seeing the things that we need to release or heal or purge or cleanse or whatever it is. You could be feeling fed up with certain people or situations, right? Nothing like, again, you know, that's okay if you get to these, if you get to the end of your rope with people or a, you know, a friendship or a family member or whatever it is, you know, there's nothing wrong with creating those healthy boundaries, but it's coming from a place of love and compassion when we do it, right? Even if the person that we are, you know, cutting out or pulling away from is not reflecting that back to you or never did or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, so let's see. For Sagittarius, tell me about this this caught a case, fooled around and fell in love energy. Someone has caught a bad case of the Saggy love and Saggy blues. This blue moon is making someone feel blue over Sag. As I'm talking about the blue, look at all the blue. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone, right? Without a, what is it? Tear in your heart. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, it's a song, right? Blue moon. Lessons have been learned. Notice the full moon back here in the cloud coverage. Okay, it could be like overcast where you live. It's overcast where I live right now. Okay, it's overcast and blue in this person's heart, in their life. This is also showing, Sagittarius, that you guys have learned many lessons. You guys are no longer confused about certain things, which way to go, what to do. There's moments of clarity, moments of very definitive direction that you guys are being guided to and moving into. Okay? I'm hearing course correction. Your lives are going to start really shifting here. This week, I'm pulling on this week energy, you know, the first week could be like just like kind of the first half of September energy, and maybe the first 2 weeks even, right? But I'm specifically pulling on that time. I'm also getting like downloads. So again, this could happen tomorrow morning. Maybe you wake up and boom, a divine download comes to fruition. And you're just like, I know what I need to do, or I know what I want to do. I know where I'm being called, or I know what my light work is, or you feel like a gift, like some of your gifts just like boom, like they just show up and come through so heavily, right? I'm getting like all of that. But someone has learned lessons. I feel like this is a, you know, it's a card of moving forward to calm waters, detaching, lessons learned, you know, things like that. This person, whoever they are, they're detaching from something, a karmic energy, Queen of Wands, okay? Now, in this, you know, in these situations, many times the Queen of Wands for me is karmic energy, but this is also you, right? Per se, she's fire, you know, King or Queen of Wands is fire energy. So it's Sag, you know, Leo, and Aries. Someone has been in their head about you, but I do feel that there's been a block because they were with a karmic or entertaining karmic energies. You know, they just had themselves mixed up with certain things. It's almost as if like they're fed up with their own their own lies, their own BS that they tell themselves, you know, their day-to-day life and stuff. So they're just like, I'm changing everything here. I'm moving forward. I still have feelings for Sag. I can't get them out of my mind. I'm getting out of my own way. Okay? For some of them, they've been at a block. I was just going to say for some of them, Sag, this person has been at a crossroads, right? They've been blocked because they didn't know how to like strike up a conversation of an ending. It's like they felt a lot of pressure of like having that talk with a karmic person. And right as I was saying that, I move the card, it's the 8 of Cups, a card of walking away, leaving people, places, and situations, things behind that aren't emotionally fulfilling to you anymore. In fact, they're emotionally draining. They're emotionally toxic. They're not good. This is not good. If someone that you're with makes you feel like this, and like this, and like this, just blocked. I feel trapped, right? Then it's time to turn your back on that shit and go. And we have the full moon. Again, full moon references twice here in your message. It's the end of a phase here, end of a cycle. You're moving to calmer waters in your life. And then someone that you connect to is also moving to calmer waters. And they see you in the, you know, on that piece of land far off in the distance, across the calm waters. See, death, boom, it's over, it's done. done. Separation, heartbreak. This is also about transformation, phoenix rising from the ashes, and rebirth. Someone walks away, turns their back, and they come back around. It's rebirth time, coming out of separation and wanting a new beginning, a fresh start. You can't make this stuff up, right? Ever. I mean, the cards are just so perfect. Okay. All right, so we have all that. Let's just go ahead and get, you know, an Intuit Oracle card for you guys, okay? And then next I have my beautiful Capricorns. Cappy. Capricorn. I saw a card, I think, flip. There's a few of them. Here we go. Judgment. The Great Revealer. A total transformation. Someone who's heeding the call. Renewal, surrender, awakening, rebirth, clean slate. Again, all the energies that we just saw. The Fool, everything right there. There it is. It's judgment time, judgment day. Someone's making a judgment call in their life, a huge decision. They want to bring this back with you. In their eyes, it's not over. In their eyes, they want this. The Moon, again, another moon reference. But they're following their intuition. Okay, it says romance, fantasy, affection, and invitation, divine feminine, sensuality, all of it. And then I want to anchor you. I want to anchor this down. I want stability. I want to anchor this down. I don't want us to be apart. I don't want you to get away from me again. Like, I want stability with you. I want to show you that too. Okay, so all right. Capricorn. Popcorn sounds really good. I just thought Capricorn, and then I thought Steve over on Steve's Love Tarot, he says Capricorn better than popcorn, which I think that's funny when he started saying that, because before he started saying that, I would think it, probably a lot of you guys too, right? Like when you hear Capricorn, it's like Capricorn, popcorn. So I thought that was funny when he started saying that. But anyways, and then I heard Jiffy Pop, like Capricorn better than popcorn. Then I got Jiffy Pop. Then I saw the Jiffy Pop thing on the stove with like the, you know how it like pops up and right? And as you like shake it around the stove or whatever. And then I started smelling the popcorn. It's been a while since I've had popcorn. All right. Capricorn. There we go. 2 just fell out. 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. All right. Okay, so right now, Capricorns, you guys have a Midas touch energy to you, okay? Everything you touch turns to gold, all right? Now, Spirit's saying, so long as you believe and trust, and you're in that alignment of that, right? But it's like an instant kind of manifestation to energy where you're all about the Pentacles. I mean, you guys are the Earth energy, right? In that regard, where you're very much about work, hard work ethic, the finer things, having, stability in your life, true Capricorn energy. Like they don't like the uneasiness of like financial strain or not knowing, like, it's like they like to be ahead of things and planned out, and savings and investments and that kind of stuff, right? Makes Capricorn energy very uncomfortable if they have any kind of like money struggles or there's things in the air like that. Like it's not a good, they don't like it, So they work very hard. I work hard for my money. It's like that, right? Anyways, you have this Midas touch right now, but be careful, okay? The reason why I say be careful is because even though the rats here, it's like Lord Ganesh. Ganesh is often depicted, he's the, the deity of like, removing obstacles and, prosperity and good fortune and things like that, him and Lakshmi. But in this case, and what I'm saying is like the rat is like a symbolism of great fortune and wealth, which is why it's shown here. And again, like with Lord Ganesh and things and just different oracle cards, you're going to see a lot of times if it's there, it's because of that. But what I'm getting is there's a rat. Like there's people you can't trust when it comes to your money, when it comes to finances. Now, this could also be Capricorn. For some of you guys, this person, maybe this person, okay, is maybe they, I don't know, maybe they thought you were maybe untrustworthy, or they judged. Again, that energy where maybe they felt like Five of Pentacles, like you were, you know, maybe you didn't make the money they did, or this or that, or whatever. Like maybe they thought you were gonna be someone who wanted things from them, an opportunist, or to try to take from them, you know, things like that. It would be like the analogy of someone who comes from generational wealth, right? Like they're, you know, millionaire after millionaire in their family, and they have a trust fund or something like that, right? And they never really know if someone is loving them for them, or if someone is just wanting them for money, and who they are, their name, that kind of stuff is what I'm getting here, okay? Again, whether this is you or this person, but that's I feel this is coming from someone else towards you possibly. But anything that you want right now, I mean, it's like this no matter what with manifesting, right? But if there's something here where if like you think about it, you'll bring it about very like quickly. Finances, abundance, it's open. See the treasure chest, open. It's here, it's yours, it's ready, it's time. Okay, number 10, completion, right? Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning. All right, a lot of stability here for you guys, right? You had to get yourselves out of the cold though, in one way or the next. There's been some lessons learned. Also, what I'm getting is, remember that money is energy. So giving back, I'm getting like the Six of Pentacles energy after this, right? It's about giving back, helping those, quote, in need, or, you know, the less fortunate in that way, you know, like that, right? And it's not, again, doing things from the heart space authentically. There's something with that, donations, volunteer work, you know, helping, I don't know, you know, when I was younger, I was like, I don't know, like 20 years old. And when I was still, you know, I was like a waitress, I was waitressing, and then I was going to like junior college. So I like went to school all day classes, and then I'd go home, change at my apartment, and then I'd go over to my job, which is at Outback Steakhouse. I was a waitress there at Outback. And for some reason around that time, because where the junior college was, where I went, there was a lot of like homeless people around there, right? Just, you know, hanging out kind of on the campus, you know, where there's like grass and things, you know, laying out blankets, and they have their shopping carts and stuff like that. And my heart has always been very connected to anyone, an animal, people, anything, you name it, where I see that kind of stuff. Like I want to help. I want to help. And like even right now I'm getting like emotional because I'm just such a compassionate energy like that. But I mean, I was busy and I was young, like I wasn't, you know, but I felt called to buy stuff to make bagged lunches. So when I went to college and I went to school, I would walk around in between breaks or whatever, lunch break, things like that. And I had my lunch bags, like all the little paper sacks that I made for whoever wanted one, sandwiches, chips, drinks, like I did the whole nine. And I would hand them out food and bags, you know, for whatever. And that's what I'm kind of being called. And it's not like you have to go do that, but what I'm getting, Cappies, is like it's gonna, and I feel that you guys have very generous hearts, many of you, right? And I feel that a lot of this Ten of Pentacles energy is what you have given out, and you know what you have, you know, it's not like you weren't greedy. You were, if I have it to give, I'm gonna give, okay? It was like that. But for some reason right now, there's something here of just being helpful to your fellow humans and animals, you know? If you see an animal that's a feral cat or whatever, you know, that is an act of kindness to the universe, to the divine. I mean, animals are literally like the most innocent, like energies here upon earth, like that, right? So giving back in one way or the next, and that's for everybody. I mean, we should all be helping in these ways, you know? If you don't have it to give, that's okay. You can be kind to someone, you can help them and lift them up just by, you know, saying hello to them, talking to them. It costs no money to volunteer one day at a retirement center, at a elderly center, old folks home, and you go lift their spirits just by, you know, spending 30 minutes with 2 people that day, right? It takes only an hour. Volunteering at, you know, schools where it's special needs, things like that. I mean, they need people like that, right? And humanity needs us like that too, in all these different ways, right? So anyways, kind of a call to action, I think, for you guys, but for everybody, right? What you put out, you will receive back. And we're not doing it to receive good karma. We're not like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go volunteer with old people today because I'm gonna receive good karma and 10 pentacles, right? Like, do it if it feels good and aligned to you, okay? But there is a call for that. All right, anyways, this person sees how generous you are too. This person, whoever this is, they see that you're someone that like has a good heart, a good soul, you're genuine. Like, I do feel that like they see you as someone that is coming into abundance, or they view you as someone who is already very abundant. Again, be careful of people, some people around you, at least 1 to 2 people possibly. You know, as you rise higher and higher, you know, unfortunately that can create jealousy, people who are envious, things of that nature, people who want what you have, or they want to be who you are. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So just, again, careful with that. Even though the rat symbolism totally doesn't mean that, but that's what I'm picking up right now. Like, there's a rat in your circle. This person has set an intention here. That's what I get. Setting an intention to move towards you. This is also just about you guys. Like I said, setting the intention. Just setting the intentions to start things, go after things, you know, whatever it is. The light is shining, all right? Spirit is lighting up the way, showing you the path. All you need to do is follow and not get in your head and question and things like that, all right? There's something here with that where they're showing you and you just follow that path, and it's just like boom, 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 right? But anyways, throughout this week, the way that this is like, yeah, like you're gonna maybe have a moment where you can do something nice for someone. Okay, that could come up. It could be as simple as, you know, you go to the gas station and you see maybe an elderly woman, you know, getting out of her car and trying to get her, you know, the nozzle and trying to, you know, and maybe you just walk up and like, do you mind if I help you? Would you like that? You know, or can I help you with that? You know, I'd love to help you. That's an act of kindness. That is service to humanity. That is from the heart, right? And out of, it's an act of love, right? Okay. Anyways, this is someone, yeah, this is a past life soulmate energy. They're very nostalgic. They've set an intention to move towards you. Again, I'm getting that, I'm sorry I judged you. I'm sorry I judged you. Strength card is on the bottom of the deck after that, Leo. So this is someone who like just views you as a pillar of strength. You're capable, you're strong, you're a warrior. Like you're not needy, you're not codependent, you're not toxic, you're not, you know, you're consistent in who you are. Very nostalgic, very much missing you. Stalemate. Someone who's been a stalemate. They feel very out in the cold. They put themselves out in the cold though. They put themselves out in the cold. They were non-committal, or they just were stalemate. They were breadcrumby. They were ghosty. Again, the element of earth. I'm telling you, you guys are showing up very strongly in your own message, but I feel like for many of you guys, you're dealing with another earth sign or someone with strong earth in their chart. I got that earlier and here it is. But this is also about practicality and being grounded. There's a lot of that energy coming in, Capricorns, where you guys are going to feel very grounded. And I do feel, again, because I'm honing in on the, you know, current energy right now, like throughout this week, 72 hours to the first week, right? There's things coming in where, and just not even coming in, it's just, you're just going to start feeling more like just grounded, not so all over the place and scattery and whatever, you know. There's going to be like this moment of just like, whew, like, all right, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more in my skin and like in my truth and who I am. That's what I get. Okay. Yep, and then the double rainbow. And then the fall full moon. See, it's harvest time. And then the compass, true north. There it is. Completion, abundance, fulfillment, release, fruits of your labor. Focus on your needs. Harvest, moving on. Yes, the time has come. Yes, the time has come. Yep. Divine timing, serendipity, serendipitous moments, serendipitous interactions, connections, like just, I'm getting miracle moments. So beautiful, love it. All right, so that was for Capricorn. Next is Aquarius. I don't know how long I've been on. It says 184 minutes. I don't know why YouTube does it like that. Like on Instagram, like if I go live on Instagram, it says like an hour and this long or whatever. I'm pretty sure it does. But YouTube doesn't do that. It just says live, and then it's the little timestamp up in the corner, and it's like 184 minutes and 48 seconds, 49 seconds. I'm hearing, come and get it. Come and get it for Aquarius. I don't know what that means, but it's like what I'm seeing is like the old, you know, back in the day, right? When we were, you know, farmers and, you know, our ancestors and, you know, whatever, to call people in for lunch and for meals from the fields, from working, you know, we had a little triangle like bell thing, come and get it. Like that. That's what I'm getting. That's actually what I'm seeing is like someone like on a front, like a wooden porch, and they're ringing the bell, come and get it. Dinner time, time for lunch. For me, it's like the universe is announcing things for you, you know, it's like that. Like it's time, it's your time to receive, it's your time to get it, right? I'm also getting like maybe that you were connecting to someone who was kind of like just, they were in their ego. And it feels like that's what they wanted. They wanted you to come to them. They wanted you to do all the work. They wanted you to like, you know, and they were just like, just sitting, not changing, not doing anything. Like they just, do you know what I mean? That's what I get. And you guys would not gonna, no. Maybe you did for a little bit, but no, you weren't putting up with that shit. So let's go ahead and see. Come and get it. I think it's the universe though. I think the universe is like, it's your time, like come and get it. Like claim it as yours, come and get it. You know, co-create, you know, all of that. Like what do you want? What you want wants you. What you seek seeks you. So I'm also kind of getting like, having more like detail with, not detail, but like putting a little bit more focus and intention in your manifestations. You know, when I work with clients and I sit down with people and I, you know, and they talk about like, oh, this doesn't happen, or I haven't, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, tell me about your manifesting. Like, what do you do? Like, what is your, you know, what do you do? How do you manifest, you know? And most people, the way that they manifest, and it's like they just hope, is they will just walk through life, and it's like they just, you know, if they think about the things that they want, sure, but a lot of times it's like a divine masculine, you know, and they're just thinking all the time about the masculine, or they think about, you know, something happens and they're like, I really wish this would change, you know, then they think about that, you know. But as far as like being very intentional, sitting down, carving out the time to write things out, to really speak it into existence, to claim it, to go through all the things, to visualize your future, visualize your space, your dream home, your perfect environment, your job, your health. You know, a lot of times people don't do that. And I know a lot of times people do. But that's what I'm getting is a call to action here, Aquarius, where it's almost like the universe is going, we need to be more precise. This is a very auspicious time. And when I say precise, I don't mean like honing in on one face and like, oh, that's my DM and that's the only person I want. And I'm going to be very specific about that person. You know, that for me is just being foolish, because people have free will. So that person could very easily never want you or never come back or whatever, right? I'm ready for my divine counterpart. I'm open to receive, you know, and then you feel it, right? What's it going to feel like? Like this person is with me. I'm with my divine counterpart. It feels so good. What are the ways that it feels good? Well, they're this, that, and the other. They're open. They're vulnerable. They're funny. They're good looking. They think of the funnest things to do. They're adventurous. They blah, 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 right? My perfect home. My perfect home is this color. You know, it has a wraparound porch. It sits on about this many acres. You know, I have horses out in the pasture. There's cows on the other pasture. I have a big red barn. My house smells of things like just, I don't know, coziness, you know, and warmth. You know, there's hardwood floors. There's banister up the stairs. When I walk in, I can see this big open, you know, I want to say forum, but that's not the word. You guys know what I mean. Foyer, right? This big, beautiful foyer, you know, where I have a chandelier that comes down that's made of antlers, you know, buck antlers, you know, all these different antlers, you know, very like, you know, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So when I work with my clients and I ask them these things, they're like, no, like, I mean, yeah, sometimes I will, you know, go in, but that's what the universe is wanting. The universe is like, work with us, co-create, like paint the vision, smell the smells, feel the feels, sit in it, be in it, right? You have to like, you have to live as if. You ever hear that saying, I'm like talking to Aquarius right now, but I'm also talking to everybody. It's like, you want to be a millionaire someday? You start acting, walking, talking, breathing, dressing, eating, whatever, like a millionaire. You want to manifest your perfect partner, your perfect match or divine counterpart or whatever, right? You envision and that person and what they will be like, and then you become it. Then you become it. Same thing with that, with all of it, right? So there's something very strong here with that for everybody, but also Aquarius. And the reason why it's coming through so strongly is because with this blue moon in Pisces, there's the high priestess showing up, Pisces energy. This is an auspicious time, meaning it's a very powerful and magical time to do this kind of manifestation work. And release. You want to release stuff? Very powerful time to release. I want to, yeah, see, it's time, it's for completion. So Aquarius, this is big level. Okay, so you guys are completing obviously big cycles here as I'm talking about that, all right? So there's something here about, I'm getting like feeling on top of your world, okay? So there could be things like, right, happening throughout this week, or something happens where it's just this moment of just victory and like, this is, wow, like I'm really seeing like, you know, all of the trials and tribulations, like, in this moment, I see like why everything happened the way that it did. And it feels amazing. I'm so happy. I'm glad it didn't work out before. And I'm glad this job didn't happen. And I'm glad I did it, right? But this is big levels of completion. Now, what I'm also getting is something about working online. I don't know, you could be like an influencer or want to, maybe a platform, something about working online though. The internet, World Wide Web, you have to, you know, be connected to some kind of device, like laptop, I don't know. And it could be anything. There's a lot of people that, you know, work for big companies or whatever, and they work remotely, or they work remote like 3-4 days a week, and then they go in the office a couple days, you know, things of that nature. But what I'm getting is like, there's good news. You're blowing up, prosperity, wealth, and I'm also getting divinity. But that's because you've aligned. This is the universe going, good job. You did it. Here you go. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Swords, there you are. There you are, bottom of the deck, see? You've got that sword up, you're standing in your truth, your power. You got the divine, loved ones on the other side, spirit guides, all the things all around you. You're very supported at this time. I do feel that some of you guys too, you may be traveling. Maybe, I don't know, could be this week. I feel like just in the near future though, there's something here about like traveling worldwide, globally, whether that be for work or just leisure, or maybe with someone. Maybe you're going to be globe-trotting with someone. All right. This week though, I do feel that you guys, you know, there's things just closing out and new beginnings and whatnot, but I do feel that, you know, you may have to be in this Queen of Swords energy with a situation or with a person, something like that, where you have to stand firmly in your truth and, you know, in your power and go, sorry, no, or whatever. And I do see someone approaching you, okay? And it's some kind of like divine thing, could be a friendship or love. Feels like a lot of you guys for love. It's like someone wants to come forward towards you, but someone's not sure if you're gonna be open to them or if you're gonna, you know, if they're gonna get the sword. They're not sure. Yep, there it is, Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is a sister air sign, Libra. Again, with the Justice card, like crazy. This is obviously is a time of receiving justice, karma. If you've been putting out bad shit and bad vibes and energy, you're gonna get that back right now. If you've been putting out good stuff, you've been loving yourself, you've been, you know, loving other people and just putting out that compassionate, loving energy that we always talk about here on the channel. We tap our heart and we send love, right? We don't send hate, we don't send judgment, we don't send adversity, we don't send none of that. Doesn't matter what people do to us, right? We can, it's not being a doormat or rolling over and just taking shit. No, it's not that. It's the fact that we come from a different place than other people do. And when you do that, you get rewarded. It's just, it's facts. And the universe itself is showing up and saying, all right? There's also a lot of inner child stuff coming up. It could be wounds from childhood, things, you know, just things that cause you pain, hurt you, or whatever it is, okay? This could be a time where you're reflecting or things just show up. Again, memories, thoughts, things like that. It's a time for you to honor it and to release it, heal it. But also with the Six of Cups, obviously it's a past life soulmate energy. So someone from the past or a new soulmate, I don't know. But past lives, you guys share past life energy coming towards you or coming in, something like that. A lot of transformation taking place through September, but like, obviously I'm playing on like the first week-ish. Things are gonna start feeling more balanced for you this week. Things are gonna start, you know, you're gonna feel more harmonious this week. And you're gonna receive some stuff this week, okay? This is fulfillment of soul contracts for a lot of you guys. I feel that for like, it's like for a good chunk of you guys, this is a past person from your past. They circle back around. They don't know how you're gonna act or what you're gonna say or how you're gonna react to them coming in, but they're missing you. They're missing you, and they have very fond memories with you, and that's where they've been at. They've been thinking a lot about these fond memories, you, just who you are, like how you guys felt together, how they felt with you, like all these things, right? Before, like a lot of you too, it's a new soulmate. It's just a past life energy here where it's a very evolved connection. You've leveled up in a big way and you're standing full on in your power, and this is a time of receiving good, your justice, good justice, good karma, dharma. Okay, so, and then I had a card that flew out way on the ground. The anchor. Stability. Okay, so there's things coming in where you're going to be anchoring things down. You're going to be feeling more stability. Just not so, you know, like scattery kind of, you know. This is like, I feel anchored in, I feel more grounded, but this is also like something where someone wants to anchor something down with you. The moon, bottom of the deck again. Stalemate again. My God, these cards just keep showing up. All right, let's get one more for Aquarius. Like a fine wine. So for some of you guys, right, like I said, someone from your past where something has been developing over time. This has been developing over time. It's aged, it's gotten better over time. kind of a thing. Someone views you as someone who's like a fine wine. Like the older you get or the more mature you get, the more that, you know, time passes, like you just keep getting better and better and looking better and like, you know, all the things. Your life looks good. Like someone is really viewing you from the outside, like looking in and being like, damn, like Aquarius is like amazing. They're hot shit. That's what I get. The good stuff, alchemy, transformed, ripening, ages well. Yeah, it's all that. Could also be going out on a date, maybe having a good glass of red wine with someone, like over dinner. I'm kind of seeing that. Now that I said that, like a steak dinner sounds really good, or like a steak salad. I don't know, because I think of red wine and I think of like steak. I don't know. You know, out of all the foods, goes really good with like, you know, red meat, lamb, you know, braised lamb shanks and beef and stuff. Anyways. Established ambition. Yeah, this is someone you've already established connection with for a lot of you guys, but it's also about the achievements that you've made. Again, mature, career, longevity, development. This is everything that I said. Someone who views you as this, ambitious, you're, you know, you're mature, you're solid in your life, you know who you are, you know, you don't take crap from people, you know, you love on yourself, you know, all that. Okay, it's impressive is what I get. This person views you as impressive. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Could be a Cancer energy, but this is the, you know, the Emperor drives a chariot. So it's someone who's coming forward. It's like someone who sees you and they're like, damn, like we could be a power couple. That's what I get. Power couple vibes. Anyways, the Chariot, movement forward, okay? But that's also for you guys, where you're moving forward victoriously, you know, in your lives. It's beautiful. So, all right, Pisces, last but certainly not, I'm not even gonna try to finish that. Certainly not least. Hi, Sage. He's been sleeping in his little cat tree over here the whole time. He has like, you know, it's like the cat trees, they have like the different levels, you know, and like the scratching posts and stuff, so he can get all crazy and like climb up it like a lion, panther, jaguar. But in the middle there's this like little basket, like it's like, you know, like a fuzzy, furry, soft like hammock type thing, like a, you know, that he can lay in. I'm like, damn. I mean, I know they have hammocks for humans, but I wish they made something like that for a human. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a nap in my little human tree. I would totally do that. But anyways, he's been sleeping the whole time. And now that we're getting ready to wrap this up, which again, I have no idea how long I've been on here, but I've been on here for 200 minutes, 201 minutes to be exact. And I'm not good at math in that way, so the only time I'm good at math is when I'm channeling like divine synchronicities and angel numbers. And when it comes to like angel numbers and like adding and mathing in that way, I'm like Doogie Howser. It's like, bing! Oh, it breaks down to a 23, but you carry that, right? But like for me just to figure out like that, I'm like, no, that's not happening. Not without a calculator. All right, Pisces, let's go. Pisces. Oh, Queen of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Pisces, this week you're feeling ferocious. You're feeling feisty and fierce. All right. Now, what I'm also getting is like someone viewing you as this, as Queen of Wands. Even, right, your Pisces, your water, it doesn't matter, right? We all can embody this. To be the Empress energy or the Emperor energy, we have to embody all 4 queens or all 5 kings or what, or 4 kings, whatever. You guys know what I mean. You're fiery. You're passionate. You're feeling creative. You're feeling more just confident in your skin, sensual, sexy. I don't know what it is, but what you guys have been taking action on, or there is a call to action here. So maybe, you know, over this week, maybe something comes up where you take action on something and the payout is big. I don't know what it is. Okay, maybe it's a lesson, a karmic thing or whatever. You do it or you remove it or I don't know. And the universe is going, okay, that's what you were meant to do. And now you're gonna receive big for this because you overcame or you learned a lesson or whatever it is. but it's someone who sees you as this. The Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups. Okay, then it goes, all right. It's the wheel of time. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's moving in your favor. It's like the wheel turning. Okay, so this is a time for you to, I feel that this is you turning the wheel though. I do. I feel that for some of you guys, this is you or someone you're very closely connected to, like a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that, where maybe they are feeling more in their power and motivated and stuff too. And maybe they're turning the wheel and moving on and forward in their own life. Like they've learned some kind of karmic lessons here, okay? But I do feel it's you guys too. I do. So take it how it resonates. I feel because of you standing in your truth, in your power, and whatever you've been creating here, I feel like you start to see payout energy here. You're going to feel very like, you know, we call it lucky, right? But you're going to feel, I don't know what it is, but over this week, like there's something that comes through that you just, it lights you up. You feel like you're on top of the world. Like you're just like, holy shit, like this is crazy. I can feel it. It's like excitement. It's a disbelief almost energy, but it's at the same time not. This is the Wheel of Destiny too, right? Universal forces. It's out of your hands. The monkey, the lion, and the rabbit are here, so that could be resonant. I also have this dog with the Queen of Wands, which the dog is, these types of dogs are a King Charles Cavalier. I know a lot of dog breeds because, fun fact about me, I have a lot of fun facts. When I was younger, like 7 to like, I don't know, 10, 11 years old or something like that, I showed dogs. So I went to like big dog shows. I worked for breeders. Like I had my own dog, which was an Irish setter that I raised from a puppy, and I showed her. But other breeders that have like a bunch of different kinds of breeds and dogs and things, they pay people to like take them into the ring and show them for them if they're in another, you know, another show, like, you know, showing another dog or somewhere, right? So I would actually make money doing that too, you know, and I was like a kid, so it was fun. And I did it with like one of my friends and her parents. They were like big into like showing dogs. So anyways, I know a lot of like just really random stuff. Oh, I feel like I've lived like 4 million lifetimes in one lifetime. But anyways, I was just saying, like, someone views you as very sexy, like Queen of Wands. Like she, you know, she's a head turner. She's feisty too. You know, she embodies that fiery energy. Like, you know, you know, if you mess with her, you're going to get burned. Not in the way of like bad, like, but like she will transmute you just like fiery flames. You're gone. You're gone. You're going to be non-existent to the Queen of Wands, right? But someone, it's like they can't get you out of their mind, Pisces, okay? And this is proving my point right here. 2 of Cups, bottom of the deck. I don't even know when that showed up. I don't know when that showed up. I don't know if I was shuffling when I was talking just now or if it was there the whole time. I don't know. But partnership. A balanced partnership, soulmate energy, deep emotion, deep love. I'm getting like things like deep emotion being revealed to you, okay? So again, I feel that someone is watching you. They see you as all of this. They want to turn the wheel here. I'm hearing that, you know, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Okay, someone who's probably been in a hermit energy. Could be, I don't know, a Virgo. This is someone who wasn't willing to take risks before. They were trying to play it safe. They were trying to swim in the shallow end of the pool. You know, they weren't willing to try adventure. They weren't willing to expand and all of that. They just played it safe where it was safe. Because look at how he's like looking down at this snake. This snake is red and black. It has red and black. When you see red, red means dead. Red means dead. It means it's poisonous. Black widows, bottom of the, right? On the thorax or whatever, they have the red dot. Red means dead, very poisonous. You see red on the snake, red means dead. It can be very poisonous. Okay, just like on you know, guns, safety arms or whatever for the safety, right? Safety's on, you don't see that. Safety's off, you see the red. Bed means dead. So this person viewed you at some point as like, you know, not that you were like poisonous to them, but they just felt like love was poisonous. They felt like romance may be poisonous, and they were afraid to take this risk because they were afraid that they wouldn't recover if they got hurt by you. They couldn't recover this. They couldn't get over this. They saw something in you that and felt that they didn't see and feel with anyone else, okay? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Wizard of Balsan. Thank you. Jade. Like, I know your first name. That's very sweet, thank you. So I'll be sending you, and I forgot the name from earlier. It was not like a name, but I want to say like Mystic. Yeah, I was gonna say Mystic Rose, but that's it. Yeah. So I'll be sending you guys some energy quantum love later. Okay. So, and if there's anything that you want me to pray for or like anything specific, I will do that. Just let me know in the comments before we pop off. Anyways, this person right here, they've gone within. They've been quiet. They've been in a hermit energy. Obviously, they're now following the light, which is the voice of their soul, which is also you. Like, you're a light to them, right? It's like, why did I not follow the light before? I was afraid of the light. Like, God, I'm so foolish. And, you know, and I do feel that. I feel that. I'm also hearing that song again. I fooled around and fell in love. The Tower, yeah. This person is just like coming in unexpected. This person's going through a tower moment, and you have the 9 of Wands, yeah. They're going through a tower moment, laying down burdens in their life, or about to lay down burdens in their life. It's like, this is where I stop. Like, I'm not carrying this shit with me anymore. I'm not carrying it around with me anymore. Like, this is where I stop. I'm putting down the guards. I'm putting down my walls. I'm cutting things out, removing things that need to go. They're in a tower. 8 of Swords, yeah. 3 of Swords, yeah. This is them 4 of Cups. Yep. I'm hearing, wow, I haven't had this song for a while. Wow, cool. Mark Anthony. This song used to come through a lot, like around last summer, and like, actually, I think around maybe this time last year. I don't know. But it started coming through a lot for readings, and it's, I don't know the name of it, but it could be I didn't see it. I don't know. But it's Mark Anthony, and it's the one where he's like, I didn't see it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it when she sang to me. All the while I had her in front of me, I never realized. Yeah, see, this person was a ghoster. They disappeared, they ghosted, they breadcrumbed. Yep. They've come in and out of your life. They come in, right? And then they run out. Reject. They come in, and then they run out. They get triggered. Happiness hater. That's this karmic energy that I picked up on. There's a karmic here that is it's a block. It's an interference, but it's also a way that this person had to learn and heal some stuff. They rejected you, and now it's like what they're doing is they've opened up, and now they want to come back in, but first they gotta clean some stuff up in their life. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. All right, so let me just go ahead and clarify. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. For everyone here today who stayed with me on the live, thank you, my loves. I appreciate you. I mean, you guys are the reason why I'm here doing this, right? Like, I'm definitely not sitting here doing it for myself. Although I do resonate with a lot of the messages for sure. I'm a part of the collective. But I just thank you guys for just all your love and support. And if you are new here and you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and notification bell. Maybe, I don't know. I think I was gonna go live for a little bit on Instagram. Maybe tomorrow. This just flew out, like it just, and then came out in my hand. I was gonna say this earlier too, that for you Pisces, like, and I know for a lot of you guys, that this particular message, when I was channeling, it's very twin flamey to me. Of course, it's not gonna be that for every single person, but it felt very twin flamey. And we do have the 2 of Cups. We have the Wheel of Destiny, right? We have, I mean, the typical, like the ghoster runner, right? This is not like, they ghost and they run, but there's this like deep inner knowing and feeling between the two of you guys of you're still very connected. You guys are still very present in each other's lives or whatever in the 5D. There's this deep inner knowing of like, there's unspoken stuff between us that needs to be shared and spoken, right? But again, the DMs, okay, they had to come forward. They had to be the ones to do this, right? 1111, there it is. Your divine partner. I want to reiterate though, this doesn't have to be a twin flame. This could just be a very evolved past life soulmate connection, which I'm sorry, but in my opinion, I would much rather fucking be a past life soulmate than on this twin flame journey. Like this, oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful. And of course I'm like, you know, being kind of silly, but not really. Like when I hear people, it drives me like, oh, you don't even know what you're talking about. When people are like, I just want to meet my twin flame. I want a twin flame. Like, why? Are you insane? Like, this is the longest, most like drawn out, like, but it's beautiful too. I know it, right? It's beautiful because it brings you back to you and it brings them back to them. And you reflect that to each other in so many levels. But hey, you can have something very, very powerful and beautiful, okay, just as strong with past life energy here. Okay, so anyways, if you're not on a twin flame journey, like, be happy. Anyways, it's a catalyst of some kind happening around this time this week. It says catalyst, an awakening, soulmate. So again, it's telling you again, it's a soulmate energy or a twin flame. But twin flames are a version of a soulmate, right? Just like a karmic soulmate, just like a past life soulmate. There's different versions of soulmates. So the heart chakra activation, a mirror. Yeah, this person is mirroring you in a lot of ways right now. Like you mirrored to them like these parts of themselves that were like still very unbalanced and wounded and just like they did to you. But there's something here where there's like the karmic wounds have been healed. I'm seeing patchwork done. Like, okay, like those of you like on a wall. When there's holes in a wall, like nail holes or just different things, right? And you gotta patch up the wall and you gotta do all the, the plaster stuff? I can't think right now. And like patch it up really good. That's what I'm getting. It's like all these pieces and parts of like the soul and the heart that needed to be patched up and the work that needed to be done. This person, just like you on many levels, whatever's been going on, they've been healing those holes, those patches. They've been doing patchwork, spiritual patchwork. So that's what I got for you, my loves. All right. They're sorry they rejected you. They're sorry they regret ever rejecting this. That's for sure. But if it's these kind of connections, like that's a good thing that you guys, went your separate ways, that they, went into whatever they went into, that they went and they handled their stuff. Right? And even when they've come in and out for some of you guys, right? Like the runner, they'll run in, right? Run back out, right? Send you a text. Maybe you guys talk a few times back and forth and then boom, they're ghosting again. They're gone. Crickets, nothing, right? That's good because that's the higher self and like the divine and stuff, like literally blocking and keeping them away. It's like they just know it's not time. I can't. I want to, but I can't. It's that deep inner knowing. So, just like for many divine feminines, like they can feel the masculines pulling and wanting the masculine wanting them to, it's like the divine masculines have been praying like on their end, like, oh, please just reach out to me. Please just text me. Please just call me. Please just be the one to like do this so I don't have to, And the feminine just is in alignment with the soul and the higher self. And it's going, no, this is something divine. This is not physical. This is not, tit for tat. Like, oh, you called me last. You text me. It's not like that. It's something greater and bigger, spiritual and divine that keeps you guys in these places apart. And this deep inner knowing of, nope, I can't do that, So anyways, but this is what I have for you guys, okay? So I hope that everyone enjoyed this. I think like if I, do this again, which I probably will because this was fun. I like this. Something a little different. I'm just being called to, like, you know, for sure those healing messages to help. And they aren't going to be like long messages or anything. I know I always say that, but I'm serious with these because it's more of like a guidance message and like an energy check, and to like let you know, like, right, and to educate and to assist in these types of journeys and stuff, right? And really helping people to get out of the loop of the pain of that, you know what I mean? Which, when I say that, is a lot of people, they will go to watch tarot readings, right? And they want to know all of the, it's like they want to know the dirt. They want to know exactly what's going on, you know? But it's like, well, they're this, that, and the other, right? But they're going through this or whatever. And then you get like, you could be discouraged. You could start getting disgruntled. You could start feeling like, there's readings just say the same thing over and over again, and it never happens for me, you know, like, screw this, you know. And that's not right. that's not right. And that's my point, is like, I'm being guided to like bring forth messages. I'm being guided to actually bring forth a lot of different stuff. Some of the stuff I can't share, like here on YouTube. I would have to do that on Patreon, which I need to get up and going, which is a part of my goal this month. Because summer's over, I'm still working with clients in my lessons and stuff, but it's something that's closed out now. So it's just really like my channel, personal readings with clients, and then, you know, whoever I'm working with for tarot lessons and spiritual mentoring. So it's divine timing. It's divine timing. And with what's to come and what's already started and what we are witnessing already in such a profound way, it's time. It's time. So anyways, thank you guys for all of it, for supporting, and for just, you know, for all of your work and your journeys and everything, because we're all connected. There is no separation in that regard, right? The physical vessel keeps us separated, sure. But it's like, I am you, you are me. We are one. Like, there's not a difference here, right? You know, and like, you know, I mean, honestly, like, we can recognize things that are separation, things within the world, and you know, just messed up stuff, or things like, you know, human race and things like that, right? Like, the higher we rise in frequency, like, the more that we start to attune to what the truth is, right? So we start coming to a place where we start trying to transmute the separation and the aspects of these things, right? When you look at people, you know, the way that things have been ran by patriarchal rule and just everything, right? It has created the money. The money has created class systems, right? You have poor people, you have middle class people, you have rich, you have elites, you have, right? That's all wrong. We're not meant to have any of that. We're not even meant to have money. Even though money is just a form of energy and it can be very positive. But in a society that we're meant to live in, like Atlantis and Lemuria, right? There was no money. There was no classes. There was no races, like where you're fighting for this and one person's fighting for that and you're hating each other because of it. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. That's where the fear and the hate stems from. And so what we're doing is we're transmuting, we are helping to bring everything back into balance in a unified state where you don't look at someone and ever feel like you're more important or you're more than this, or you judge someone because their clothes are tattered or they can't afford something, or maybe, you know, it's the opposite where, you know, it's being, you know, judging people because they come from money, right? And it's like, oh, you spoiled baby, you just had everything handed to you on a silver platter. Oh, cry me a river, your life is so hard with all your money, you know? That's the kind of stuff that goes on in this world right now, right? Everybody is fighting a battle. Everybody feels pain and hurts and cries and wants to feel love. And that's like one of my favorite sayings of all time. So I'm gonna leave you guys here with that. When you go out and about in your lives, day to day, doesn't matter who is projecting or what happens or who cuts you off in traffic and flips you off as they drive by. You know, I know you guys want to go right back, right? but that's just like adding to that aggravated, you know, angry, fearful, collective energy. So go through your lives every day, right? Seeing everybody, every single person here in this world that's walking on the face of the planet. Pretend that everyone is wearing a sign that says, I just want to be loved. Because truly, that's it. That's it. We're meant to experience love. We're meant to feel love. We're meant to be love, embody love. And everyone here just wants to feel it. Everyone just wants to be loved. Okay? So anyways, I love you guys. Have a good night. Happy Friday. Yeah, Friday. Oh my goodness, Friday, right? Yeah. And I will see you guys, I don't know, but I will be uploading the zodiacs. And I might go live. I don't know. I had quite a few people on my card pull that I did a couple days ago on the full moon or whatever. Yeah, it was the 30th. It was just like 2 days ago. Like I got like messages and things, like people like actually reached out and emailed me and they were like, I, you know, caught the last part of it, but when is the next one you're going to do? And, you know, and you guys know I don't, you know, I'll announce it usually like a day or so, like I'll put like a flyer, or sometimes every once in a while I do it impromptu, but I was like, I felt really bad because I know it's the full, it's this time and people are like really feeling like, I need some clarity. I need some insight. I need some direction, or I need confirmation of what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what I'm seeing, like, you know, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if I did, it would probably be Sunday or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I have to look at my schedules for clients and stuff, and I have to get these recordings out for the zodiacs, over the next few days. So, which will be good. That'll be easy because the energy I feel is just, it's powerful, but I feel that the messages are going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be, I don't feel like I'm going to be like drugged through and, you know, the mud energetically, like trying to do these readings. So anyways, all right. Have a good evening. It's evening time here. Have a good day, morning, whatever. Okay. I send you guys love. Thank you again. If you do want to book a reading with me, I will put all of the description stuff down below. Pricing, you know, all that. But you can always just send me an email, GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com. All right? Have a beautiful day. Mwah.